picked up. Tigreal, I'm not sure about the Tigreal getting picked up over here. It could be that Phoveus can literally just jump out of the Tigreal's ultimate. Also, with the YSS having immunity as well, and the Lunox with the white form, right? The light form. She can just immune it and everything. So I'm not sure about this Tigreal getting picked up. What do you think? Who do you think has the better draft right? For me, it does feel like the Megatron has better draft, but I'm not sure.
I'm currently like it's like a seesaw. I'm currently 50-50 because there's a Sora pick coming in from the side of Yellowstone. There's the Leo mode that I really like. There's the Eve as well. So three really good heroes. Well, it's kind of the similar for me from the
Welcome
side
to
of
Mobile Legends!
Megatron Esports because
5
Descension is really
seconds till
good.
the enemy
Lunox is
reaches
really
the
good, especially
battlefield.
against this side,
Smash
and the
them!
carry is really
All
good.
troops deployed!
But wait, I think it will be like 3.5 to 3, and so I'll have to go with this draft of Megatron Sports because there's a Hilda as well. We already know what the Hilda can do to these squishies, but there's only one squishy right now. But he will be really annoying to deal with either way. So I think I'll be this draft. I think, in my opinion, has to go towards. Well, it will be really close, but it'll be towards Megatron Esports.
Yeah, and now we will be going into the first game of today. And this is me, your caster Minato, and with I have Fishin over here, very good friend of me, and Hilda already getting chased away by the side of the YS, and they will be looking to take over this little wanderer as well as the green buff from the side of the Megatron. Kylie already over here trying to take down the jungle creeps off the side of Megatron, and in the bot lane there's a small gang going on. I think Frozen versus Naosumi. Oh, they are dishing out a lot of damage to each other. What do you think? Is it gonna be a
Sora.
first?
I nearly thought Sora might get the kill over Nausum immediately because Sora was doing a lot of damage and he is. But we already know what the carry can do to sustain heroes, and if the Sora does not deal early, she's gonna be a huge problem against Leomord, Tigreal, Sora, and the Esmeralda. So, and even though she's a late game hero, she's already we can already see how much damage she's dealing to the Sora right now.
That is very true. That is very true, right? And as soon as she gets that ultimate, it's going to be very hard for the the Sora to deal with him. The her, right? And Hilda is already in the bot lane trying to provide some vision, trying to provide some damage for this carry right now. And also the side of the Tigreal also in the bot lane trying to help out their gold laner. But the turtle will be getting spawned up, and the first person to the turtle is the Leomord Kylie already over there. Phantom Seed still up right now, and YSS already showing the vision, providing vision. What is going to happen here, Vision?
It looks like the turtle might be going into the hands of Kelly here for the side of Yellow. So while Super M gets a kill onto towards PD, Fury ends up taking down Haney. Will look like someone else is on the chopping block. Real world manipulation coming in. Will not be able to catch Phoveus though. Phoveus managed to survive. Esmeralda has not been able to catch him yet. And it looks like there was an off-cam kill on towards Naustrom as well, which I completely said, but I probably didn't see. But the carry got taken down by the Sora in the bot lane as well.
That is very true, and a very smooth criminal coming from the side of the 0-2, taking away the purple buff, denying the purple buff for this Leomord, and Leomord will be getting. They are both. I do feel like they are both on a similar gold spectrum. I think, yeah, they are still on the same gold spectrum, and they will be trying to take down this red buff. They are going to be invading the jungle of the enemy side. Oh my god, okay, Phantom Steed does comes up, and there you go. The damage is done a lot, but Harvey also gets taken down as well. There was a collateral damage onto them. And yeah, Zenny is already over here trying to defend this red buff, but the retribution does comes up and Kylie takes away the red buff.
No,
We
actually,
see
Haney
one
took
point.
it. The
Who took it?
Lunox got the red buff actually.
Oh,
The Lunox used her skill to get the red buff from the hands of Kelly, and it was like I was like waiting. I was like, oh, I was hoping the Leomord got it because I was waiting to say, oh, it's a Grand Theft Purple, but it didn't happen. It didn't, and it was Haney. Oh, Wheeler
well,
manipulation coming in. Fury gets a kill onto Naustrom in the bot lane, ends up taking the carry down immediately. Super M trying to do some sort of trying to recover some sort of thing, but the minion there was only one minion which had been cleared by the turret instead. While right now there might be some action happening in the mid lane. Super M exposes the location of PD immediately while trying to do a lot of damage, but PD will be managing to survive easily.
yeah, PT has to go back right now. He's very low at the moment, and the turtle will be spawning up in 1 second, right? And Oh, the Sora's look at Fruciante's position. He's in a very good position right now, providing a very good vision.
Frusciante,
But
cheeky 0-2 gets a kill on towards Harvey though.
yeah, Harvey gets taken down. I'm not sure that's a good. Okay, Sora is in a very bad position as well. A lot of damage coming off from the Harney as well, and they will be chasing them down away. Oh, a very low, and Fruciante does gets taken down. This should be a very free turtle for this 0-2, right?
100% easy turtle coming in for the side of Megatron Esports. They've managed to 0-2 has managed to secure the turtle for his side right now. The neutral objective getting taken down. By the way, Nausum with that play, he flickered in. If I'm not mistaken, he did not flicker in. He actually dashed in and he did the basic attack damage and took down the Sora immediately, dealing with him. He had been taken down twice before that, and then he wanted to get a get back, easily getting a get back. But this is all just a part of a bigger picture that he's trying to paint, and he will show how much damage he can deal in the later stages of the game, and this is just a trailer.
Oh my god, what a damage coming off from Naosumi. My god, that is a Tigrel, and he just literally shredded him down, but Heidi will be getting taken away. Caught in the collateral damage again, I think. Don't you think so, Fisher?
100%. It's like one person falls from one side and then they take one back. They just want to get back at each other. So it was PD getting taken down, then Haley the next one on the chopping block, both getting taken down immediately. Well, like you said, Nausum, that damage. What do you think? What will he be doing? We already saw what he did. How much chunk of HP he took away from PD, and he will be probably looking to do that similar thing to PD, Kelly, Fruciante, and Harvey in the later stages of the game. What do you think will happen?
That is very true, right? In late game, this carry will be doing a lot of damage, and it will all depend on her position. If the position is not there, then I do feel like it is going to be a very big mistake for this carry. But if the position is on the point and she's doing enough damage from the back lane, then this Sora, I don't think this Sora can do much against this carry in the late game, because Sora does falls off in the late game as well, and Super MM is also babysitting this carry in the bot lane as well, and the turtle will be spawning up in 1 second, and the PD as well as Harvey are already onto this turtle as well. While in the bot lane, they are going to be trying to take down this turret in exchange for this turtle, I think. What do you think, Fisher?
They got a kill on the Sora and they got a turtle. So I mean, they did lose out on the turtle, but they got a third to make up for it, and a kill on towards the Sora. And like you said, Sora does fall off late game. And if I was PD, if I was in the side of Yellowstone, I would be like, I have to focus my O's on towards Nausum or the carry, because every time if the carry does not get taken down by the side of Yellowstone, the carry will do a lot of damage, like you already know in the late game. So if I was PD, I would save my ult pretty much to take down this carry immediately and to shut him down, so he cannot make a play or snowball immediately.
That is very true. That is very true. As well as carry does not have a purify. She has a flicker, so it should potentially be pretty easy to bait out this flicker and then catch her, right? But look at Super MM. Her position is so good, but the ultimate does land onto Naosumi, but there was nobody to come up and dish damage onto this carry. But the real motivation does come down, but Frociante gets taken down. Super M also gets taken down as well. 0-2 looking in a very bad position, but from the side, oh, are they trying to disengage? No, but Hani again gets caught up in the collateral damage and gets taken down once again. What do you think happened over there, Christian?
Harvey just wanted Haney immediately. He Haney thought Harvey was retreating. Harvey came back. He said, I want some more. And he ended up taking him down immediately. He did not want to give him any room to breathe. And right now, look at this guy invading the Jisun Shin immediately. He's against the focus on the Jisun Shin, and he's already being a nuisance to 0-2. Look at the damage. Now Fury joining him in this action. But will they be able to take him down? Looks like they will not be able to take down the Jisun Shin. The Jisun Shin has managed to survive easily right now though. But what is this guy made of? Harvey 2-1, but he's playing like he's snowballing or something, while Frociante might need to reevaluate his positioning and his choices, because even though he's on a really strong EXP laner or MM, he is really behind. He's losing currently. He's 1-3-2, not having the best of games for himself.
Oh, oh my God! The Phantom Steed does comes up, and they are going to be chasing down this 0-2 under the turret already. And Harney looking in a very bad position over here. 3-person ganging onto this Esmeralda, and finally manages to take him down. He was very strong and very sustainable. But in the mid lane, Nausum also gets taken down. 3 people onto both the side. It's like we're seeing the similar thing onto each side, right? One person gets taken down on the side of the Metaru as well as the YS, and both of them are getting taken down 3 versus 1. What is going on in this game?
It's like a trade for trade. Every time they lose out on a member, they make sure they get another member back from the other side. And like we said, that play, by the way, they dived the 0-2, but 0-2 was the one getting the kill instead. It was like, but not for me, for yourself, because I'm going to take you down instead with my friends. And they managed to take him down. Phantom Steed coming in. Will they be able to catch someone? Looks like both the teams will be retreating. The real world manipulation coming in. He will not be able to catch anyone just yet, because Zenny and 0-2 have managed to survive easily. Right now though, Kelly and the side of Yellowstone immediately shifting their focus on towards this Lord. Will they be able to get secured, or will 0-2 have something to say about it, and will he be able to clutch with a retreat? Looks like they want a piece of this action, because the side of Megatron is there. Kelly with securing this neutral objective. The Lord gets secured easily by the side of Yellowstone, but right now Haney with a kill on towards PD. 0-2 gets a kill onto Fusiante. Zenny right now with a kill onto Kelly. Nausum takes down the Jeeve as well. Esmeralda the only one surviving, and it's a 4-for-0 trade. No one gets taken down from the side of Megatron Esports. They might have lost out on the Lord, but they won in the team fight, taking down 4 members of the side of Yellowstone.
That is very true. They did give away the Lord, but at the end of the day, what is the Lord gonna do when 4 people of your team is already in the grounds, right? 6 feet deep under the ground. So now the Lord will be getting shredded down over here in the top lane. Not even be managing to take down a single turret from the side of the team Megatron. And in the top lane, they are trying to dish out some damage onto this minion to try and save their one turret that they shouldn't have been trying to save. Actually, they should have been trying to take down some of the turrets on the other side. But instead, they are the one trying to defend right now. So that is a very big flip coming out from the both sides. And I do feel like this carry is going to be very annoying in the late game as well. I mean, it's already late game. It's past 12 minutes. But she's doing so much damage. We saw over there the what is it called? The Tigreal did a very good 2-man set onto this carry, but still, it was not enough to take down this carry. She literally just dashed out away from them. What do you think happened, Fission? What do you think is gonna happen next?
The thing that both these teams, in my opinion, have to be playing it really calculated, because I mean, we already know how much of a calculated team Megatron Esports is, how they beat Metaru yesterday, like I told you, in the clean sweep, and they were playing very well calculatedly, and right now they're doing the same thing. If they wait, looks like Zenny ends up taking down Frusciante, though he was already super aggressive. He does not fear Frusciante. He knows he's snowballing right now. Zenny is 305, and he ends up taking down Frusciante immediately, dealing with one of their threats coming in from the side of Yellowstone. And like I was talking about, they need to know this side of Megatron Esports, even though they might lose out on neutral objectives, they know they're trying to paint the bigger picture. They're looking at the future. They don't want to win the short-term battles. They want to win in the long term. And like we saw earlier, they lost out on the Lord, but they won in the overall team fight, taking down 4 members of the side of Yellowstone. And they will be looking to make these certain similar plays yet again. Right now, look at this. Now, Zoom.
Oh my god.
Undetected.
Oh my
This was
god.
a ninja.
Yeah, if she would have been spotted over there, they all would have jumped onto her. They would not care about anything else. They would just jump onto her, because that they know that Naosum is the only person from the side of the team Megatron that is doing a lot of damage. I do know that they do have like this Lunox as well, but the Lunox damage is not that much. But they knew Naosum. And there you go, the Phantom Steed does comes up, Shifting Class comes up as well. Super Aim trying to defend Naosum but cannot do anything. But the Floriciente will be getting taken down as well, and killing spree onto this Lunox as well. But Zenny jumping onto every single person from the side of the YS, trying to dish out a lot of damage. PD has to run away, but the Phantom Steed is already gone, so Kylie will be getting chased away by this Hilda, but they do not care about Kylie. They want this lore and they want to end the game as soon as possible. Three people died from the side of the team YS. And yeah, that is GG. That's the lore gone already. What do you think, Fishin? What's going to happen now?
Like I said earlier, well calculated team fights, well calculated risks, and it looks like right now they're just toying with their food. Super M gets a kill onto Kelly, and you know what the deal is right now. They took this long to kill Kelly because right now the Lord has spawned. And if they would have killed Kelly earlier, Kelly would have respawned probably in time to defend against the Lord. But right now, just because they killed him super late, toyed with him, he will not be there to help his side against this Lord defense. Unless and until they can keep this pressure on towards the Lord, like Fruciante is doing right now. Real world multiplication coming in. Mountain Choker lands onto two members, catching Haney and Fury. Now some immediately deals with Fury, makes him look like paperweight, end up taking him down, shredding him immediately. While the Lord gets dealt with, will that be enough? Because currently they're still one member down. They do not have their mage. And there's the five members from the side of Megatron Esports all surviving, standing strong, and currently 0-2 dealing with Harvey, doing a bit of damage to him, poking him. We already know how much sustain the Esmeralda has, and it will be enough to stand up tall and strong against the Ascension.
That is very true. That is very true. I do feel like at this point, right, the YS team YS should be just staying inside their turret and not take any kind of a risk yet, right? Until because the load is still up in like 90 seconds, so it's a 1 minute, 1.5 minutes gap between the load spawning, and you have to defend the base as well. So they should just be cooked up inside the base and try to look for any kind of a fight, as especially what they did in the top lane. They five people jumped onto the carry, but instead of the carry just dying and they just coming out like unscattered, three people from the side of the team YS did get taken away. So they are still looking to take down this carry. I do feel like it is a very bad decision to be making, right? I'm not sure what they're trying to do, but right now, but we do know that a lot of chastised pauldron will be coming up soon for this carry, as well as the radiant armor as well for this Hanny as well. So the load will be coming up in 30 seconds. So what do you think they should be doing right now, Fission, to defend themselves and to win this battle?
If you're talking about Yellowstone, what they should be doing, I think Yellowstone should not be making any reckless decisions in short, either way, and they should be sticking together, and they should probably be focusing on the damage dealers from the side of Megatron Esports, like Nowsum. If I was them, I would focus on Nowsum or focus on Haney, taking these two down before we make any other play. But looks like they are trying to bite off a little bit more than they can chew because they're making these reckless plays. They're trying to take people down, but it's not helping them.
Are they sure they want to go on to Super M right now? Because like, okay, Fruciante, I think Fruciante just knows that all of them are just going to jump onto him, so he's just going away. He's trying to get some HP back because the load is already spawned in the top lane, and only Harvey is already over there trying to provide some vision for his teammate. He's very, very tanky right now, and he will be. I'm not sure why is he not building up the chastised pauldron, because they do have a carry over there, and she still does not have the radiant armor as well to deal with the Lunox. But she does have the Oracle, so it should be fine, I think. I'm not sure. But still, I do feel like she should be trying to build up the chastised pauldron or radiant armor to deal with the damage dealers of the side of the team Megatron. Right, Fission, what do you think?
I think I would agree to deal against this attack speed coming in from the carry, but he's not building it. He probably has some other plans. Maybe we have to find out. Look at the damage coming in from Super M. He will not be able to do anything to Harvey. Harvey sustaining a lot of it easily. He is a tank. He is a monster right now on the Esmeralda. Fusiante is not in this team fight, by the way. So the side of Megatron Esports does have a man advantage against the side of Yellowstone. And will that be enough? It looks like Super M taking a lot of damage from Keely. Keely coming in hot right now, though. They're trying to take the Lunox down. They're focusing on the Lunox, but will they be able to catch him? It looks like real multiplication coming in situation as well for Siante, but Wintercrown has been progged up by Nausum. Nausum defends himself well. Nausum ends up taking down PD though. He turns the tide in this battle. Nausum gets taken down. Immortality being progged up for Nausum right now. For Siante coming in hot, trying to take down Zenny. Zenny bouncing on top of them, trying to take someone down, but Fury gets a kill on towards Zenny as well. For Siante using the shifting of clouds as well, but will not be able to catch anyone just yet. While Harvey trying to take down Super M, but Nausum hiding in plain sight. Nausum should be the target, should be the main person they're trying to take
Oh
down, but
my
Harvey gets put on the chopping block by Nausum. Nausum dealing tons and tons of damage, making Harvey look like he's a MM himself, because the way he took him down, it looked like, whoa, is this guy even a sustained hero anymore?
That is what I was saying before. She needs that chastised pauldron. I'm not sure what she was thinking because the chastised pauldron could have saved him over there. She could have altered or flickered or anything, right? At that time, she could have just done something over there if she had that chastised pauldron to sustain the damage of carry. Right now in the game, we do not have anything to deal against the true damage, but we do know that chastised pauldron will be doing a lot of sustainability for the side of the team Megatron. I mean, not a Megatron, the team YS, right? But right now, everybody on the side of the team YS will be getting taken down, and they will be trying to look to end this game as soon as possible. They will not be bothering with this load anymore. The load, if anyone of the team, any side of the team gets this load, is a GG, but they do not need the load. They are going to be taking down this turret as soon as possible, and the turret lock comes up, and we have a first winner of the day, the first match winner of the day, and it is Team Megatron Esports. What do you think, Fission? That was a very good game.
That was a very good game indeed, and it went exactly like how we talked about it. We did say they have well calculated plays. They did, the side of Megatron Esports did show us their well calculated moves and what they can do. PD did have the right idea, but way too late, because he did out use the implosion on towards the carry at the end game. But for Sian, they did not have enough damage to take him down just yet, and they ended up paying for their mistake. So what a gameplay coming in from the side of Megatron Esports. But will they be able to build up on that momentum? Will they be able to take this same momentum into game two, into game three, and take this best of five series for themselves, or will that not be enough for them? Is what we have to find
Yeah.
out.
And we will be back shortly. Do we have a small break or? Okay, okay. We will be talking about. I was looking at the data, right? I was looking at the data from the side of the team Megatron as well as the team YS, right? And if I look at the damage, right, the damage given away by Nausum as well as the Hani, I was wrong. Actually, Hani did a lot of damage. This 80,000 damage, 80k damage from this Lunox. That is a very huge damage coming out from the side of this Lunox as a mage. And we do know that the black form of the Lunox does a lot of damage, as well as the immunity from the light form as well. So this match was, I do feel like this match was already predicted from the start, because I did mention that the Tigreal will not be able to do much. So yeah, what do you think, Vision?
I mean, it was kind of clear that this is what is going to happen, and it did happen. Like you and I stated previously, the Tigreal couldn't do much, and plus, like I said, the carry and the Lunox will be doing a lot of damage against these sustained heroes, and they did their job perfectly well, and they ended up get clutching a win for the side of Megatron Swords. But right now, we're moving in to the drafting phase in this game against these two sides, Yellowstone and the blue side right now in this game, while Megatron Esports will be on the red side in this game, and we have to see who they will be banning. First, it's Yellowstone taking their ban. PD has is taking a long time to decide who he'll be banning, but looks like he will be banning out Zushin immediately. They do not want to face a Zushin at all in this series against the side of Megatron Esports. Wow, Megatron Esports Super M will be taking his ban. Who do you think they'll be banning out? Minato.
They are going to be banning out the Hilda. Yeah, the Hilda was very annoying in the previous match. She was literally in the face of them, like checking every single bush and not bothering with any of the damage dealt by the side, right? Dealt by their side, right? So Hilda will be getting banned out. So, and from now, from the side of the team Kali, I'm not sure who they are going to be banning out right now because because the side of the team Megatron, they do have a very good marksman. We have all seen in the first match that what the carry could do. The position from this carry was very good, right? As well as the in the mid lane as well. The mid were very on the point. The position of them as well as the damage dealing away by them as well as baiting out a lot of skills using the Lunox, the light form ultimate. It could be very hard for them to think about a new ban from from both of side. I do feel like there should be a Yuzong ban coming up soon, but we do see a Kalia as well as a Freya getting banned out as well. We all know Freya and Kalia, they are very strong, but Kalia banning out in the first phase, I'm still not sure about that. What do you think, Vision?
I think they're banning out the Kalea because they don't want anyone to get picked off. You've seen in tournaments what a Kalea can do against people, against roamers like Grok, against any good actual heroes. They just go in, take them into their team, pick them off. So I don't think they want to get picked off either way. While Freya is banned out from the side of Megatron Esports, I'm not sure why Super Im banned out his own signature pick, the Hilda. I don't know if it was a mistake. Maybe he just didn't want to be called a one trick. He just wants to show how much more versatile he is. The first game he was on Hilda. Right now, though, he's banned out the Hilda. Looks like there will be a Gunniver ban coming in from the side of Yellowstone, so no Violet Requiem going in or landing in the Land of Dawn. While Zenny taking the ban for the side of Megatron Esports right now. Who do you think that he'll be banning out?
I mean, they did ban out the use out anywhere soon, so I'm not sure who they're going to be banning out. But yeah, that is true. I feel like they are pretty scared to not giving away the Hilda onto the side of the team YS because right, no matter what we say, the Hilda is very strong nowadays. Literally in the early stage, the damage coming out from the Hilda with the second skill, the blocking away all the dashes as well. So it's going to be very annoying to deal against. So I do feel like that's the reason why they banned out this Hilda. But we do see a Grok getting banned out as well as a first pick YSS. There's still what is it called? Leomord still open, and they want to go YSS. I'm not sure about that. So what do you think is going to happen? Oh, there you go.
100%.
Yuzong getting picked up.
Like you stated, the Leo mode is still open, and they picked out the G Senshin. The Leo mode is really good against the G Senshin as well, which is another factor. While Zenny picks up the Big Black Dragon, so there will be a Big Black Dragon in this game since the Big Black Dragon is now banned. While Super M right now might be taking his pick, might be swapping someone, but we'll have to find out. He could probably be swapping a Leo mode. If they don't swap the Leo mode could get banned afterwards. But looks like this time he wants to show off his Khalid. Like we said, he likes his early game invade roamers. And last time on a Hilda, early game invasions. Right now, this time though, he'll be on the Khalid. Raging Sandstorm coming into play in this game for him.
Yeah, the Raging Sandstorm of the Khalid as well as the first skill damage as well as the passive. The damage from this Khalid will not be looking like a tank in the early game. Level 1, we used to say that in the level 1, Khalid is unstoppable in the level 1. When I was playing the EXP as well, right? People were saying, oh, I do feel like this will be a Khalid EXP and Yuzong Gold. I'm not sure about it, but we do see a Kimi getting picked up as well as now we were mentioning how Leo mode was still open as well. So yeah, Leo mode gets picked up as well once again.
And right now it'll be Fury in on the Kimi, PD on the Hylos, Glorious Pathway coming in, Traction Plus coming in as well. While for the bans, Megatron Esports has banned out the Phobius this time. They don't want to deal with a Phobius in play. While a Farsa being banned out from the side of Yellowstone yet again, so no Feather A strikes coming into play either. Megatron Esports though, Harvey taking Haney taking the ban for his side, which will be a carry. They already have shown the side of Yellowstone what a carry can do, and this time they'll be looking to fight them without a carry on their side. So no, now Sum does not get to play his carry, but instead he'll be looking to play the Claude. Claude, another one of the meta MMs right now in this current meta. So Claude will be looking to deal a lot of the damage as well. So right, previously he showed what he can do on a carry. This time he'll be looking to show them what he can do on a Claude. While Frusciante and Harvey going to be taking their picks. Who do you think they'll be picking up, and who do you think Haney will be picking up, Minato?
I'm not sure about picking up a marksman right now because they do have two marksmen. No matter what we say, right? The Kali picking up this YSS as well as the Fury on the Kimi. Both of them are in some way they are marksmen. They are notified as a marksman in the game. So I'm not sure picking up another marksman like somebody like a marksman, just like a Harriet that they just picked up right now. I'm not sure about this pick, the Harriet pick, and as well as the Lapu Lapu getting picked up as well. Lapu Lapu with the bravest fighter, he was very strong in the previous season, but currently in this meta right now, the 2 minutes, the 2 seconds delay onto his ultimate was a very big nerf, and I'm not sure about him being in the meta these. So we are, I'm still not sure about the picks of the side of the team YS. They have three marksmen in the game right now. So I'm not sure what is going to happen in this Land of Dawn. But we will be going towards the side of the team Megatron Esports. What do you think he's going to pick up? Hani, right?
Haney is, I mean, he is good.
Ooh,
Really an orthodox pick. I did not expect. I would have expected anything. Maybe, and I mean, there is good picks. I could have expected anything else, but he goes on the Gushin instead. We all know people in India server or in India like to play that Gushin, and I mean, there was some really good options in the mid lane that were banned, like the Farsa, which would have been really good here because they have like three squishy heroes. And like you stated, why did they go for three MMs or three offensive heroes who are considered MMs or can play in the gold lane? So that's what I'm thinking as well. Because when you pick up a Yi Sin Shin and a Kimi or like a Yi Sin Shin and a Harriet, you expect one of the lanes to have a fighter. So I was hoping it would be a Kimi and a Yi Sin Shin, providing that marksman like burst damage, while the it would be a fighter in the gold lane. Maybe something. I think was the Freya open? I
Freya was not open.
forgot.
No,
Freya
Freya
was
was not.
open.
No.
I
Freya was not open. I don't think Freya was open. Freya was banned out. I do feel like they should have picked up CC or something, right? Because CC could have
Yes,
been
it
very.
could have been a CC, it could have been a fighter in the gold lane, but they still went for the Harriet. I mean, they did ban out the Farsa, so there is no one to take these three heroes down, but still, they'll be getting taken down or dealt with pretty easily by Super Im, by Zenny, even by Zero, too. No, actually, even by Haney, because we already know what a Gushin, how much damage a Gushin deals, and if he can snowball, Fury ends up taking him down though. First blood on towards Haney takes down the Gushin. But as I was saying earlier, before I cut myself off, if the Gushin is can manage to snowball, he will be looking to snipe these or get a lot of kills from these squishy heroes. While Super M might be the next one on the chopping block, taking a lot of damage, but he survives somehow using his skill.
Yeah, that is very true. And I do feel like Gushin could be good in this meta right now because I've seen a lot of people playing Gushin in the rank matches. But still, as you were mentioning earlier, Gushin favorite pick in the Indian server, and we did see that in an M8 it might be a Gushin skin, so I'm not sure why is everybody liking Gushin nowadays already, right? But Gushin with the Petrify, that is a very weird decision because in the early stage, in the till level 4, Gushin does not have anything to escape any kind of damage. And we saw earlier that he got taken away with the Petrify as well. He used the Petrify, still he couldn't manage to escape. So Flicker could have been potentially better, but they will be trying to take down this purple buff. They will be trying to invade over here. But oh, a lot of damage. That is what I was saying earlier. Look at the Gushin. Gushin does not have anything to escape, but the blue buff will be going over to the 0-2 as well. And yeah, what do you think happened over there, Fission?
All I saw happening there is the Gushin getting caught off guard, or off place, off position, and getting taken down. And for a second, I'm thinking, does Haney know how to play Gushin, or is he just trolling at this point? Because I mean, this guy, he is a good mid laner. He had a few solid picks. He could have picked up, and I don't see why he didn't pick them. Instead, he went for that Gushin pick. And even though I don't rate Gushin as a hero at all. But I was hoping that he got snowball on towards the Kimi, on towards the Harit, on towards the uh Yi Shin, but that doesn't seem to be happening. But Nausum might be the next one on the chopping block, taking a lot of damage. Frusciante getting a kill on towards Nausum immediately, dealing with that danger. While 0-2 coming in with the Phantom Steed will try to catch someone. Harvey gets a kill on towards PD, finally getting one kill on towards his KDA, because earlier he was 0-2-0. Right now he's 1-2-0 though. Frusciante, they're trying to clear these minion waves as soon as possible. What do you think happened there, Minato?
Over there, I do feel like Naosum was overextended a lot, like actually a lot. He was trying to take a stag onto his stag, right? The what is it called? The stag of the Claude. So I do feel like he was very overextended over there. So that's the reason why he got caught off over there by by the high lows as well. And there you go. Gushin tries to go in and does a lot of damage onto Fury and also manages to get taken down. Fury over there. Petrify used already, but it's a trade. It's not a dash in, get a kill and get out, right? Oh, over here, and I think 0-2 might be in a very bad position and he gets taken away as well. I'm not sure what what are they doing right now, but yeah, something's happening. What do you think, Vision?
I mean, all I have to say is it looks like Haney woke up, because earlier it was 0-0, right now it's 2-3-1, but he is doing a lot of damage. It looks like he's trying to unlock the potential of Gushin immediately, and he's been targeting the people. And it looks like Kelly will be able to secure the inhibitor turret in the bot lane with the help of the Lapu Lapu. But Super M right now getting a kill on the Frusciante as well, getting something back for the side of Megatron Esports. Currently they're down on kills, they're down on gold, but maybe the game is not over till the fat lady sings, because anything could happen at any moment in the late game as well. Right now the Lapu Lapu, everyone is there near the turtle. Who will the turtle be going to is what we have to see, because currently all the ultimates are being blocked on Glorious Pathway as well. So a 0-2 gets the turtle for the side of Megatron Esports. Haney with a kill on towards Keely, taking down the G-Extension immediately, and this time he will be escaping. But unless Frusciante has something to say, it looks like Frusciante will not be able to catch him. Zenny with the kill on towards Harvey as well. Zenny right now trying to escape immediately. Salmon Force being dropped in by Frusciante, but will not be able to catch anyone just yet, and will not be able to utilize his ultimate. While we do see the Gushin and the Yuzong clearing the minion waves as fast as possible.
That is very true. Over there, the Black Dragon form from the Zenny was on the point. I have to say that Petrify led it. That was like a kiss on the. That was a chef's kiss, right? Because he literally just went in with the Black Dragon form and literally just came out and petrified the YSS and dished out a lot of damage and also managed to get away as well. But the Phantom Steed does comes in and Zenny gets taken away as well. That was a revenge for that Petrify, I think, right? In the previous, on the turtle side, there was a revenge for the Petrify, I think. So yeah, Zenny gets taken away as well. And the turtle will be spawning in 60 seconds. So they still have a lot of time to go around and farm up a little bit as well. And now some in the top lane trying to take down this small crab over here. And Super M already here to provide some vision as well. Yeah, what do you think happened in that team fight in the mid lane?
Looks like
Vision.
this time though, Haney gets a kill on towards the G-Extension as well. This guy on the Gushin has woken up, like I said earlier. And for your question, to answer your question, by the way, I think that what happened there was, yeah, they got the revenge. He saw the Petrify combo coming in from the Yuzong, and he said, "Nah, I can't let that shit slide." And the Lapu Lapu directly went on with the Bravest Warrior on towards the Yuzong, trying to take him down. The Glorious Pathway was always also on him, landing on the Yuzong, and they managed to take him down, because they said you can do your combos, you can do whatever you want, but we won't let it slide easily. We want something back, and we will get something back after all. And they did manage to catch him. Right now though, the kill score is 7-7. It's equaling. It looks like the Bravest Warrior will not be able to catch anyone just yet. Kelly securing the turtle for the side of Yellowstone. But will they be able to catch someone? Gushin with moving like a smooth operator this time, moving out of harm's way immediately. He is probably looking for kills now, and he is locked in. So he will be trying to catch these squishies immediately. What do you think, Minato?
For a second over there, right? I did really believed for a second over there that they are going to be caught away, but they did not. And over here, Glorious Part does comes up and used to run away by this Hylos, but at the off camera, I do think over there. YSS also gets taken away. Bravest Fighter does lands onto this Gushan. Gushan gets punished for what he did onto the YSS, and Harvey in the midst of 4 people and still manages to get away, but no, Zero Two denies that opportunity to get away as well. And Zero Two looking in a bad position, but he is still fine. I do feel like the Phantom Steed does runs out, and yeah, the fight over there, I don't know what happened over there. Gushan did take down the YSS and Gushan got punished, but I'm not sure what happened over there. Well, did you see what happened, Vision?
I'm not sure what happened, like you said. And right now, though, PD, Raging Sandstorm landing on towards PD immediately, but he will be managing to survive. A Phantom Steed coming into play as well, but he will not be able to catch anyone just yet because PD had already used the Revitalize, though, and he did manage to survive easily. He had a lot of heal, but looks like will there be another play happening is what we have to see for Ciante and Claude. We're going head to head for a second there, but no one really committed, and they both managed to survive. Super Im right now, providing a bit of vision for his side right now, but will they be able to catch someone is what we have to find out, Minato.
Yeah, that is very true. And while I look at the builds of this Kimi, right, the first build of the Kimi is the glowing wand. So yeah, as much as we all know that the Yuzong is pretty strong and pretty what do you call pretty tanky, but Yuzong is not a tank XP laner. He is a damaged XP laner, right? So he will be trying to do a lot of damage and sustain a lot of damage for the side of the team Megatron, right? But he will not be able to do that much of a sustainability or be a tank, be a frontliner for them. He could be very annoying for the side of the team Megatron. But yeah, the Black Dragon form was already baited out, and they might be looking for a fight right now. Fantasy does comes up, but Zenny gets taken away in the back lane, and yeah, they have to run away because their Black Dragon is already dead. Their Black Dragon is no longer up right now. So they will be trying to take down the team YS will be trying to take down this Lord as soon as possible, as soon as Zenny is not awake. And yeah, that is a free turtle for the side of the team YS. What do you think happened over there, Fission?
What happened there was Zenny immediately got taken down by the side of Yellowstone, and as soon as he was taken down, they knew. They were like, okay, Zenny is not there, no one can zone us out. I mean, they have one less member to zone us out, so let's just go for the Lord, because if we give any room for the side of Megatron Esports to breathe, they will try to force something out of us, and probably that to take us down immediately, because they know what they have seen earlier in the first game, and these calculated moves coming in from are really hard to deal with right now. PD, the next one on the chopping, the 0-2 gets a kill onto Fruciante, and Zenny ends up taking down PD as well. That's what we were talking about, Minato. Because, look, they gave them some room to breathe, the side of Megatron Esports, and they ended up paying for him, losing 2 members and getting none. Wow, 0-2 might be the next one on the chopping block. Harvey gets a kill onto 0-2, but will that be enough, or will there be more kills coming in? Harvey looks like he might end up dying as well. Super M with a kill on towards Harvey as well. Kelly getting a kill onto Super M, getting something back. But Haney with a kill onto Kaylee. Fury the only one surviving from the side of Yellowstone. What do you think happened there, Minato?
I do feel like they already baited out a lot of they baited out a lot of ultimates from the side of the team Megatron. So they knew that there will not be any of the ultimates left. So the bravest fighter was already up. So they were just like, let's just go in and take them down because they don't have anything left. They have nothing. They don't have Petrify. They don't have Black Dragon. They don't have Phantom Steed. Anything is left. So they just went out and did a lot of damage and took them down. That's what happened. And Zaman Force already gets placed over there, as well as the Phantom Steed to defend this mid lane turret, the mid lane first turret, right? It did know that this first mid lane turret is very important because if this turret in the mid lane, if this turret gets taken away, then they will be losing out the map control because the top lane turret as well as the bot lane turret, the whole bot lane turret is already gone. So it is a very, very important turret for the side of the team Megatron. And yeah, and in the top lane, Gushin versus Hylos is happening over there. Horse versus Assassin. So I'm not sure what is going to happen, but Zaman Force lays down and yeah. Oh my god, look at the damage. The Black Dragon in the sky gets shredded down. Holy. Vision, what is going on? What is happening in this game?
That damage from the heart onto his illusion was insane. And now they're trying to snipe the dragon in midair. Looks like Kelly with the kill onto her super and ends up taking him down immediately. While right now there's only three members of this from the side of Megatron Esports surviving, but Haney will be arriving shortly, and he will be looking to aid or help his team. But the Lord, 10 seconds, is coming in 10 seconds or 5 seconds soon. So this will be really interesting to see who gets this Lord.
Yeah, that is very true. I mean, we can see that the Gushin is on 652 and he's playing a very well assassin, but there is not a big impact of the Gushin. As like, for example, if they would have picked like a Eve or any kind of other hero, like in the mid lane, right? But they did not pick any of the mid lane hero. But Zenny shredded down over there. The damage from the side of the team YS is very strong, and they will be stampeding onto their base right now. But now soon with the blazing duet, that is a lot of damage dishing out two members of the team YS, and they will be trying to take away the map control from the side of the team Megatron. But the bravest fighter does lands onto nobody over there. Actually, they all dash away, and yeah, the stun does not land as well, and they will be trying to take down this blue turtle. But could that be a very bad decision by the 0-2? No, he does manage to get away as well. So what do you think happened over there, Fission?
Over there, I feel like few they immediately shut down Zenny, and it was like they know that he's coming in aggressive and they needed to deal with him, and they're dealing with him immediately. Super M were currently using the Raging Sandstorm to escape. A lot of damage coming in from both the sides there. Now Sum was doing a lot of damage. Winter Crown was procced up from Fury though, but he ended up still getting taken down. While, like you stated about Haney, Haney is logged in, but this is why. Like at the end of the day, this is why people do not play Gushin in tournaments or in competitive games. Because even though he might be logged in, he might be getting the kills, he might be 652, he's still a mosquito or a fly. He goes in, he gets taken down because as any hit, he is literally a mosquito. He can literally get swatted mid-air. He's really weak. He's really squishy. He can get a kill. Maybe he gets a kill. Maybe he dashes out. Right now, Bravest Warrior landing onto him. The Super M with the Raging Sandstorm straight on towards Harvey. Will be looking to take him down. But he does
Oh
have a
my god.
sustainability proccing in as well. Harvey right now,
Oh
though, trying to take
no.
him down. Frusciante getting a kill on towards the Super M immediately. But like
Oh
we said,
hell no. That is a moment of a oh hell no moment. You know what I mean? The tank
yeah,
mode, the
it was like
blood.
a hell no. They did go for the Lapu Lapu, but they were the ones to get taken down. Right now, look at this. Like I said, he's literally a fly, and he gets squatted by Frusciante immediately. He goes in, he gets wiped out. You don't see him. He's Houdini. He disappeared.
Yeah.
That's why they don't play him in tournaments, man.
Yeah, I mean, over there, that was a very tank moment over there because uh, Gushin did manage to get away, but the tank got taken down, right? So we all say like, how when we are in the rank, we all always say, tank, why don't you sacrifice yourself for me? And that is what happens when you sacrifice yourself for a Gushin who is 662 right now in the tournament as well. And in the mid lane, the waves will be pushing away. The load will be spawning in 10 seconds. And as soon as the load spawns, I do feel like the team YS will be going on towards this load and will be trying to take down as soon as possible because they do see two members of the team Megatron is in the bot lane right now. Yeah, there you go. They will be trying to take down this load as soon as possible. And this will not be an evolved load, not an 18 minutes load, but still, this load will be a very key moment for the side of the team YS because they will be trying to knock down each and every single inhibitor turrets from the side of the team Megatron. What do you think, Fission? Is that what's going to happen soon?
I mean, the game could end and they might not even need a Evolve Lord as it stands, but Haney with the kill on towards Fury, on towards Ascension, ends up taking those down, but Fusiante gets one back, gets revenge for his teammates though, or will that be enough? Now Sum procking the Winter Crown here, 0-2 with the kill onto Fusiante. It looks like it might be another well calculated play for the side of Megatron Esports because PD is the only one left surviving from the side of Yellowstone, even though they did get the Lord. But will they be able to take this pressure for coming in from the side of Megaton Esports now? Because right now PD is the next one on the chopping block. Super M and now Sum trying to gun him down immediately. And while we do see 0-2 dealing with the Lord on his own, they do not need he does not need any help in dealing with this, and they have managed to secure two inhibitor turrets in the mid lane as well for themselves. While we do see the Yuzong and the Gujin clearing the minion waves in the top lane as well. What do you think happened there, and what went wrong for the side of Yellowstone, Minato?
Over there, I do feel like the aggression from the side of the Lapu Lapu was too big because he did not have any vision from the side of the bot lane, like the bot lane turret, the bot lane, what do you call it? The river side, right? The bot lane river side, he did not have any vision, so he needed to be the front lane for this Kimi as well as this YSS. And I do know that it's a job of the tank, the Hylos, for the glorious part as well as the other stuff, right? The stuns as well. But still, he is also one of the front laner for the team Yellowstone, YS, right? But he did not have any kind of a vision in the bot lane, the bot lane riverside. Still, he did bravest fighter onto the Nausum, and that was a very big bait from the side of the team Megatron. And Gushin caught two people over there, and that was GG already. Even if the Gushin dies over there, he already did his job. He took down their assassin and their mid lane. So they have nobody to do damage. And then after that, Fruciante went in and tried to do a lot of damage, but it was not enough because there was already four people jumping onto the Fruciante. So yeah, I do feel like this Lapu Lapu, he has to back off a little bit. He has to think about his teammates and then go in. He has to think about the visions, which place does not have visions. So he has to think about all those stuff and then go in. Otherwise, the same thing is going to get repeated again because the Gushin will be looking to take down this Kimi as well as the YSS as soon as possible because the load will be spawning in the 10-second mark. So yeah, Fission, what do you think is going to happen in this load time?
I mean, unless they trap them again with the false sense of security about them getting the Lord. I mean, Megatron Esports let the side of Yellowstone have the Lord, but end up taking down everyone from their side. Then, unless that happens, again, we might be seeing
Oh.
something.
Yeah, and
Looks like
the glorious part does lands down as well as the black dragon as well as the uh, everything is going down right now. Zaman Force as well, but not a single person is down. My bad over here. Zenny gets taken down, but everybody from the side of the team Yellowstone is very, so they will be trying to take down this load as possible. But in the bot lane, Fruciante gets taken down. I think no. What an item switch coming off from the Fruciante. What an item switch. Going from the immortality towards the winter crown and manages to survive for a little longer to take down the Gushin as well. And in the mid lane now will be getting taken down. No, actually Nausum with a lot of damage, but gets taken down by the tank of the team Yellowstone, and it is a horse versus horse in the mid lane happening, and the half horse gets taken down.
But look
Vision.
at that! There's the minion wave attacking the third. But Zenny is there to save the day. Zenny was there, and he has managed to clear the minion waves. For a second, I thought it might be over by the minions, and the minions might be getting the MVP for the side of Yellowstone. But looks like it'll be 0-2 because he's pushing. Fury does have 3 seconds on the clock to come up and stop this push coming in from the side of 0-2, but 0-2 is doing a lot of damage, and he will be managing to chunk it down, take it down, and secure a victory for the side of Megatron Esports right here and right now. This, like we said earlier, well calculated plays, and this time it was all our brawl. Four members being taken down from both the sides here. Only two horses remaining, but the horse with the horse with the hero with the lance on his side does manage to come out on top, and it was the Leomord instead getting the MVP for his side, securing a victory for his side as well. Even though these battles might not have been clean, but they did favor the side of Megatron Esports here, and they've managed to secure another victory in this best of five series for themselves. So right now it'll be Megatron Esports 2 and 0 for the side of Yellowstone here. And Yellowstone need to come back, need to secure a win for their side. What do you think about this game so far, Minato?
Uh, at the start of the match and in the middle of the match as well, we thought that the Gushin will not be doing that much. But I do feel like the key factor in this match was the Gushin because we did saw that Gushin took down two people as soon as they were on the map and as soon as the bravest fighters stunt was already provided. So I do feel like the Gushin did a lot of good things in this match. And Fission, I'll be back in just 2 minutes, okay? I'll be back in just 2 minutes. Give me 2 minutes.
And until my co-host Minato is back, we'll be looking at this and we'll be discussing what happened because like Megatron, in my opinion, Megatron was there. Megatron were doing their thing, but time and time again, I don't think the side of Yellowstone has gotten what their game plan is, the side of Megatron Esports, because even though it's always some well calculated plays coming in from their side, because every time they give them a sense of false hope, a false sense of security at the side of Megatron Esports. They let them have these neutral objectives, they let them have this lord, they let them have these turtles, but then they do a sneak attack. They plan a sneak attack onto the side of Yellowstone and get their members down, immediately taking them down and making a play. So this, I think, to deal with them, moving on to game three, I think the side of Yellowstone need to reevaluate their options, need to know what they must change in order to get a game for themselves. Because as it stands, if they lose this game, it's all and over. I mean, it's completely over for the side of Yellowstone, and they should not let this happen, and they probably will not be looking to let this slide, and they need something which hopefully they try to show us what they can do and get a win for themselves right now.
Yeah, I'm back. I'm back. And we do see the first ban coming out from the side of the team Megatron will be Yuzong getting banned out again. Fission. So what actually happened was my laptop battery was about to die. So I had to go and pick up my charger. So
Nah,
yeah, not bad, bro.
it's okay. But right now we're in the drafting phase. So we do see the side of Megatron Esports right now on the blue side, while Yellowstone is back on towards the red side. We do see the Yuzong being banned out by the side of Megatron and the Gunniver. So no Violet Requiem and no Big Black Dragon Form coming into play. While the side of Yellowstone has banned out the Zushin and Kelly right now, taking the second ban for their side right now. Who will it be? Who do you think it might be? Will they be banning the same heroes, Minato?
I mean, they have to ban out the Leo mode, right? The Leo mode has been a very big problem, but it will be Hilda getting banned out because they do know that the side of the blue will be the first pick. So Super Imp being very good on this Hilda, so they will be trying to ban away. They will be trying to take away the heroes, the comfort heroes from both the sides, right? And now the next ban will be coming out from the side of the Zenny. Zenny in the previous match did very good job on the Yuzong. He was targeting all the right people. He was getting shredded down, but still he was providing a lot of vision. He was zoning out every single person who was very important at the time of the Lord as well as the Turtle. So yeah, the petrifiers were on the point. So Zenny banning out the carry. The carry didn't they pick the carry up in the previous match, right? Vision.
Yes, they did. It was actually the side of Megatron, and they have managed to ban him 2 games in a row. They did ban him last game as well, uh, and it was I think game one when they picked up the carry. Game two they banned the carry and they picked up the Claude. Now it's game three. They're banning up the carry again. So does that mean they'll be picking up the Claude yet again, or do they want the side of uh, Yellowstone to pick up the Claude because they know because at this point the carry has been banned out. The only option is Claude, but
Ooh,
looks like Nowson will be going for the first pick Claude instead.
yeah, that is very true. But the grok is still open as well as they did not ban out the Kalia this time. Did you see that? They did not ban out the Kalia this time. In the first three pick and banned, right? So I do feel like that is a very good thing to do because Kalia, as much as I know that the Kalia is very annoying and could be like very good to pick off a certain heroes, a Purify, simple Purify is a very good against Kalia. Don't you think so, Fission?
I mean, it is, but she can make someone utilize the purifier, prob the purifier, and I think right now against this Grok, a Kalea might come into play by Super M, but that's just me speculating at this moment because I've seen in a lot of tournaments the Kalea is picked up and they just target the Grok, they just pull him up, they just try to take him down immediately, and they get a kill on him, and then his side is left without a frontliner, without a strong, crucial frontliner. Well, Fury has picked up the Kimmy though, traction pulse, and we know the Kimmy will be building a Sky Piercer most probably, and looking to deal a lot of damage. So will Fury be really furious and take people down? A 0-2 this time on the Leo mode yet again. They've given him the Leo mode 3 games in a row apparently, and Haney though. Haney this time on the Lunox. So he will be looking to deal a lot of damage to the sustained heroes, bursting them down immediately, taking care of all the threats such as PD, while Kelly, well, Fruciante will be on the heart yet again to try to deal against the pressure coming in, or the Blazing Duet coming in from the Claude.
Yeah, that is very true, and we will not be seeing any Gushin anytime soon again. I think, right? The previous match we had enough Gushans. Yeah, I get it. We Indians, all the Indian peoples, we Indians, everybody loves Gushan. I get it. 11 million onto the Gushan as well. So I get
Keep
it.
him in ranked games, man. Leave him
Yeah,
in
keep
ranked
it in
games.
the yeah. Just keep it in the rank games, bro. Just keep it in your solo matches. Just keep it in your duo or trio matches. Even in your 5-man matches, I'm not sure, but yeah, just keep it in the rank, bro. And right now we will be seeing Kalia getting banned out, as well as the Fovias and Hylos getting banned out. So no more glorious pot and no more slam dunks coming from the Kalia as well. So yeah, who do you think is going to be banning out or picking up? The first pick will be side from the Yellowstone this time, right? So what do you think, Fission? Well, the next pick will be coming from Zenny, actually. And Zenny will be picking up, I'm not sure who is going to be, but the Fruciande on this Harriet is actually very interesting because they do already have this Kimi to dish out a lot of magic damage. So I'm not sure about the Fruciante picking up this Harriet, but we do see an Arlord getting banned out over here. Arlord with a lot of damage like the dashes, it is very hard for the Arlord to pick up. Like if you do not have any kind of a sustain or I'm not sustain any kind of a big stunts for the Arlord, it could be very strong, and it could like this Arlord can literally just dash in, dash out anywhere he wants. So it could be a very well calculated move from the side of the team Megatron. But right now, Kali is going to be picking up the pretty boy himself. The Fredrin gets picked up. What do you think about the Fredrin picking up
I mean,
Fission?
the Fredrin has been picked up, like you said, the pretty boy. This guy has a lot of taunt, and unlike doing the previous game's mistake where they went the Yi Shin, the Kimmy, and the Harriet all in one team, this time they have one more frontliner. They have the Fredrin to do uses appraisers rap, but then again, the Fredrin does have to deal with a lot of firepower coming in from Haney because he can take care of the sustain heroes. While like you mentioned earlier, the R Lord being banned out, I have to remind everyone the R Lord does have the final slash which can stop or cancel the ultimate of the Leo mode. Because when the Leo mode ult or Phantom Steed is popped up and the final slash is used to put to put him off uh of his pathway, the horse's pathway, the Phantom Steed's pathway, or Barbiel's pathway, he can if he can't mount the horse, he can't use his ult. So that's another case why Arlott has been banned out. Well, Zenny and Super M this time will be on the Tigreal and the Alice. Zenny has been known to use his Alice a lot, so this time he'll be on a comfort pick. While we do see Harvey on the Mortis, we have seen SA Dual Anti utilize the Mortis in the EXP lane time and time again in tournaments, and it has actually proven really beneficial for him. But will it be proving as beneficial for Harvey, or will he make it look like a ranked game right now? Is what we have to find out. Minato.
That is very true. That is very true. And we do know that in the late game, Mars does falls off. So whatever he has to do, he has to do in the early game, and he has to go and utilize this Captain Levi, and he has to do a lot of damage in the early game and the first turtle as well as the second turtle as the third turtle. Till the third turtle, I give him third turtle, right? Because third turtle is not a late game. So I do give him third turtle, but I'm not sure about the late game because in the late game, Martis does falls off a lot actually. So right now, for me, I do feel like the team YS. has a better the Yellowstone has better draft compared to the side of the team Megatron because just simply because of the Fredrin. Because right now I do feel like the Fredrin is very strong in the jungle, even better than Leomord. I'm not sure if that should be correct, but yeah, what do you think, Fission?
I have to agree, but I don't think the Fredrin is better than the Leomord. Even though the Leomord did get nerfed, I mean, and the Fredrin is still really strong. The Leomord is still a fighter, and the Fredrin is still a tank. So I will have to still favor the Leomord. While there might be some action happening in the mid lane, they're already trying to block each other's skills, and Kimmy doing a lot of damage, dishing a lot of damage to the super immediately, while Haney is there though to save the day.
Yeah, Haney does have a lot of sustain in the early game as well, with her the light forms basic attack, right? So she does have a lot of sustain, and they will be trying to take down this little. All of them does have flicker right now, but the retribution does gets used up. I think the retribution was used on the red buff. So right now the little wanderer gets taken away by 0-2, and he will be trying to take down his red buff as soon as possible to go into the bot lane, the EXP lane, and gang over there. And in the bot lane, Zenny trying to do a lot of damage onto this Martis as much as possible and try to cut off the lane as much as possible and provide a lot of pressure over there. So we still have to see a lot from this Martis in the early game, because Martis in the late game does fall off. So he has to do a lot of damage in the early game as much as possible. But right now it doesn't seem to be that way. So what do you think, Vision? And in the mid lane, we do see that the Lord will be spawning up in 10 seconds, but the Phantom speed is already used up by 02. So he will be trying to take down this crab to get up to level 4 as soon as possible. And the turtle will be spawning up, and Kelly is already over there trying to dish out a lot of damage onto this turtle. And PD is already in a position to provide a lot of vision. And 4 people on from the side of the team Megatron already here, and PT looking in a very bad position. He might have to pop up his flicker, but he or does not have his flicker yet. So that is the first blood coming from the side of the team Megatron, as well as now they'll be looking to take down this Harvey as soon as possible. But there's the bong from the side of the team of Kelly and trying to do a lot of damage, but they have to bag away now. They have to bag away because not much of ultimates are left. All the side of the team YS has used up their ultimates, so it's a 1-for-1. But now I do think the turtle will be going towards this Fredrin, and Fredrin, yeah, and Zenny looking in a very bad position, and there you go, the tag charge does lands onto Zenny and gets taken down, and there you go, Harvey trying to looking for more damage, looking for more dashes, and yeah, just tries to go in and onto the red buff as soon as possible. Vision, what do you think happened onto that turtle fight?
I think the Fredrin was just dominant. He was just there trying to take everyone to bundle. Right, but right now Fredrin with the kill on towards the Leomord, taking him down immediately as well. While we do see Kelly right now trying to secure this as well for himself, he ends up taking the red buff from underneath the nose off beneath for off the Leomord, and he takes it immediately. While right now we do see the Martes going to try to make a play on towards Alice, but we leave to take him down. It looks like the Kimmy has picked up the Sky Piercer, by the way, so there will be a lot more damage and probably a lot more executions coming in from the Kimmy. While right now in the top lane there is Frusciante and Nausum going head to head against each other. Frusciante did manage to expose his location of the Claude, but both of them poked each other a little bit and then backed off immediately.
Look at the build, right? The Gimme as well as the Martis both has the Sky Pierce. So I'm not sure if that is a miscommunication or what. I'm not sure, but it's fine to have only one member of your team picking up the Sky Pierce. If you have one member of your team picking up the Sky Pierce, it is fine. You don't have to pick up another Sky Pierce, right? But there is two Sky Pierce on the side of the team Yellowstone right now. So it could potentially be a miscommunication. But I do feel like
100%, I
one.
have to agree with you
Yeah,
there, Minato. Because usually, like we already know, like you said, stated only one person from a team usually picks up the Sky Piercer. But here they've picked up two heroes that need a Sky Piercer. So the Kimmy obviously a part of her build as well, and a part of EXP Mortis as well. Because the EXP Mortis, like you said, stated, falls off in the late game and does not have much to do. So the Sky Piercer is the only way the Mortis can snipe people and execute them. But both these heroes have Sky Piercer, so will they be able to utilize it, or will the two Sky Piercers be a problem and lead to their own loss? But right now, though, the Fredrin did get a double kill, did manage to secure the Lord for his side, while right now, Leo Mode might be getting chased by a three-man push coming in from the side of Yellowstone.
That is very true. I do feel like the side of the team Megatron right now does have a very low hope right now in the early game, because they three, actually four people from the side of the team Megatron who are very bad. I'm not four, sorry, three of the heroes which do not scale up in the early game as much as they want to, but in the late game they do very well. For example, this Claude, as well as this Lunox, as well as the Alice. All three of these heroes are very, very good in the late game, mid to late game. They are very, very good. Especially this Alice in the mid to late game. She's very, very good, very tanky, very sustainable, becoming very, very more than a grok. She becomes a rock in the front lane. But right now in the early stages, she's not that tanky. She's not that what do you call it? She's not that sustainable as much as she wants to be, because as soon as she goes in, we have seen that as soon as she goes in, she gets taken down. But the Phantom Steed does comes up over here, and the attraction pool just lands onto two people over there. But there's nobody who is going to be taken down over there. 1-6 score on the board right now, and the bot lane Claude just tries to take down the bot lane turret as soon as possible. What do you think happened over there in the blue side, Fission?
All I saw was that they went in for a PD, but PD managed to survive. And it was, I mean, I don't know why they didn't take him down, but we can already see why they couldn't take him down. They're currently 3k, nearly 3k gold below the side of Yellowstone. They're currently struggling in the early game, but will this be crucial? Will the side of Yellowstone end the game early against them, or will the side of Megatron Esports be able to hold it off like in game 1, game 2, and try to clutch a win for themselves in the late game? Because right now, as it stands, like we said, there's a lot of pressure coming in from the side of Yellowstone. They want to set the momentum for this game. They don't want to lose out on game 3, because they know if they lose out on this game, it's GG's for them in this best of 5 series. So they want something back. They want to get a reverse sweep for themselves, and they're setting the pace up. They're trying to build the momentum up. But will this be enough? Will this early game pressure be enough? Or are they scared they might be falling off in the late game completely?
Yeah, that is very true. And yeah, over there, the Fury does get caught up over there, but that is fine for them, because they did manage to get away. And Fury looking in a very bad position. But yeah, the oh my God, there you go, Harvey with that ultimate takes down the Claude, or the double kill, triple kill coming on to the Harvey with the Sky Pierce over here, and running and dashing out behind this Leomore, trying to take down him, trying to take him down for that maniac as soon as possible. And there you go, the wall does comes up, and they will be trying to take him down for the maniac as soon as possible. And no, he will not be to kill. That is such a shame. That is a shame. That could have been a very big that could have been a very big revenge for them for what they did in the past two matches. But that will not be a maniac. That will be a monster kill. What do you think, Vision?
I mean, like I said, both these heroes need Sky Piercer, and the way the Martis is playing right now, and he's been pretty utilizing it pretty well, I would say, or he's been doing it really well, because he's 602. He has the killing spree on his side as well, and it looks like there's nothing which can stop him right now. But Fury was really low HP, managed to somehow survive at this level of HP with PD there for his aid as well. So they will be looking to survive. But like we see, they're providing a lot of pressure on towards the side of Megatron Esports right now, trying to take revenge for the two games in the past. But will this be enough? Because they have been providing a lot of pressure. Unless they are managing to end this game under 14 minutes or under 12 minutes, I do not think it will be as easy after minute 14 or 15, because at that point even though they might be losing out on form right now, they might be behind in gold. After a certain point, both of them will have full equipment, and at that point, it's back to macro. It's back to who makes the smarter decisions, who makes the smarter plays, who makes the well calculated risks. We've seen Megatron Esports do this time and time again in Game One and Game Two. Will they be doing up? Will they be doing a recap of Game One and Game Two and showing them what they have done previously, or will this time the side of Yellowstone know what they're up against and they'll look to end this game early and finish this off without taking it any longer?
Yeah, that is very true. That is very true. And the Lord will be marching in from the mid lane, and it will be knocking onto this mid lane inhibitor turret, and they will be trying to look for all the guardian shield to take down the guardian shield as much as possible right now. And as you were mentioning earlier, right, it will all go down to the macro as soon as it becomes very late game. But I'm not sure that that will happen right now because it's already 9k gold difference onto this land of dawn right now. So I'm not sure what is going to happen because I mean this is the thing that they should have done from the start of the game, right? Because they do know that the Leo mode is up and they still went the YSS, the Yisun Shin. So they were getting picked off right, left, right, and center. But right now the jungler is a very tanky jungle, so they cannot do much right now. But in the backline, the Thorns of Ruins does lands onto 4 people over there, but not enough damage to dish out. So it will be a waste over there. But Zenny gets taken down over there, and the Blazing Duet does lands onto 4 people, but still does not happen anything over there. But the March is looking very, very scary, godlike already, and the Zaman Force does lands down onto the floor, and 4 people from the side of the team Megatron Esports will be getting taken down, and Hanny trying to defend this as much as possible, but that will not be enough, and we will be going into the match number 4. Fission, what do you think happened over there? That was a well played GG.
Well played, GG's for the side of Yellowstone. They went into game three. They probably took their time in game one and game two. Went back to the drawing board. Saw what their mistakes were. Knew where what they were lacking, and they said, you know what? They've been playing late game compositions. Let's end this early. Let's build that firepower. Let's build that momentum up. And this time, let's have a well balanced comp. Not too many squishies, unlike last game. Not have too many core damage dealers who are crucial like the Ji Sun Shin, the Kimmy, the Hara. That play was a bit diabolical. But this time they went for two sustained heroes, a fighter in the EXP lane, and two damage dealers, two core heroes, and this managed to pay it well off their dividends for them because they went in, they did a lot of damage, but they did have a lot of early game, and they managed to use those sky piercers, utilize those sky piercers to their full abilities, early and quickly, ending the game early. Like I said, if it went to minute 14 or above, it could have been either side. It could have gone either way, but minute 12, ending the game and
Yeah.
winning it, right? And right now they could put, since it's 2-1, Megatron Esports getting 2 points, while the side of Yellowstone has 1 point. They did not get clean sweep, and there is a potential chance that they might get a reverse sweep instead now. So, what do you think will happen right now in Game Four and in Game Four and potentially Game Five, or do you think it will not go to Game Five, Minato?
I mean, as much as I want Game 5 to happen, but I still want to see Megatron stomp onto them because, I mean, at the same time, right? We did so in the first game and the second game, but I don't think that that's going to happen because, right? I do feel like the first and the second game, they were testing the waters. You know what I mean? They were just testing them. They were seeing like what is going to happen and what will happen, right? What will happen if we ban out these certain heroes, and what will happen if we pick up these certain heroes. So right now we do see that the Leo mode is a very big problem. So to counter that, they picked up this Fredrin. So I do feel like the Fredrin ban could potentially be coming up soon. So we will be going into the match number 4 now, and this is a Kalia ban out, first ban again from the side of the team Yellowstone. I'm not sure. I'm not sure about this ban again. I'm not a Kalia hater, okay? As much as you guys want to say. So, Fishan, what do you think about this ban?
I mean, they banned out the Kalea. I do see why the Kalea is being banned out. Um, And fair enough, they don't want to deal with the Kalea, but like you said, there's good bans, and I don't even know if anyone wants to play the Kalea here. I mean, realistically, no one has played the Kalea. So at this point, I don't even know if they want to play a Kalea. They're just banning her out. No one's picking her up either way. While we do see the Freya being banned out for the side of Megatron Esports, they have banned out the Yuzong as well. So no zoning from the Big Black Dragon. Violet Requiem banned as well. The Gunnery is not in play as well, but right now Fury will be taking the ban for the side of Yellowstone. And let's see who he will be banning. Who do you think they'll be banning next from both these sides, Minato?
I mean, if you want to pick up the Leo modes as much as you want, then it should be a Fredrin ban coming up right now. But if they ban out the Fredrin, then they will not have any person to counter out the Leo mode. So as and the first pick is from the side of the team Yellowstone, so they have to very carefully here. They have to tread the waters well, as they say, right? So now it's going to be a Hilda ban again. And we can understand Hilda is a very strong hero. Oh, there you go. Zuxin was open, so she gets first pick right away. Right, Fusion. Zuxin first pick happens over here. So this is a
I
very
mean,
big moment for the side of the team Yellowstone. Right, Fusion.
this might be a game changer. Not gonna lie. As much as I like the Zushin and how highly I rate the Zushin, this could be a game changer for the side of Yellowstone. They might be getting a clean reverse sweep this time. While we do see the Grog being picked up by Super M this time, while now some Gold Lane Yi Shin yet again. And we do also see Kelly and PD going to be taking their picks. Looks like PD this time will be on the high loss glorious pathways coming into play. But will it be as effective as the Grok? In last game, the Grok for PD did pay dividends, did manage to give a victory for the side of Yellowstone. But this time, Frusciante will be on the cloud. The Blazing Duet will be on the side of Yellowstone this time, unlike the other games. While we do see Megatron Esports taking their pick right now, their third pick, who will it be, Minato? What do you think?
Uh, I'm not sure who they're going to be picking up right now because they have to pick up Mage right now. Yeah, there you go. If getting picked up, the real world manipulation will be very strong in this game because they do have Fury on this Zuxin. So to stop her from walking away unscattered after picking up her teammates, it could be potentially be a very crucial for Eve to stop out this Fury as well. And I was about to say, I was literally just about to say that they might be banning out the Leo mode because they picked up this YSS. So yeah, they did ban out the Leo mode because right now they have to go Fredrin jungle right now because against a very squishy jungler, it is very good to go a tanky jungler like Fredrin or even Lucas could be good. I'm not sure about Lucas getting picked up right now, but still Lucas could be very good as well as they have Bakshia as well as Panda could be there. So I do feel like it could potentially be Fredrin because against a very squishy jungler, it is very good to pick up a very tanky jungler. But we have to see, we have to treat this very well. And now we also see Harriet getting banned out again. They did so that Harriet was getting picked up again and again against the Claude to counter the Claude because he has a lot of dashes to get out of that blazing duet as soon as the Fluorescence picks up the Blazing Duet. So that is a very good ban coming from the side of the team Yellowstone, Team YS. So what do you think, Vision? Are these good bans?
I do think these are good bans. Like we said earlier, we know the Leomord does counter the Ji Sin Shin, or they have to pick out a tanky jungler like you stated, like a Fredrin or a Vaxia. But they know the side of Megatron Esports knows that a Leomord is really hard to deal with for a Ji Sin Shin, so they'd ban him out immediately. While Esmeralda being banned out as well. And from the side of Yellowstone, they did not want to deal with the Harriet. I mean, they had been playing the Harriet, but they know a Harriet early game has a lot of damage, has that late game damage as well with the magic against the Claude. And they know Frusciante was playing the Harriet, so he knows what the Harriet can do against the Claude. So they ban him out immediately. While right now they'll be taking their final ban for the side of Yellowstone, and it could be um, there's a lot of options, but it looks like it'll be a Sora because the EXP was still left from the side. I mean, both the EXP and the gold were left from the side of Megatron Esports for because the Yi could be swapped, could be the jungler, but right now he's on the gold lane as it stands. But that's not what Yellowstone know. Because to Yellowstone, the Yi could be anyone. The Yi in their minds is probably the jungler. And if, as far as we can see, it is Fruciante. It is the gold laner on the Yi but it could change at any moment. Let's be real here. They could swap between a gold laner and Yi They could probably pick a counter or a good hero against the Claude and swap the Yi in the jungle while Zenny is picking up the glue. We already know how annoying glue is. Like, let's be honest there. The Patrick skin as well, that's even more annoying. So, the glue is being picked up this time by Zenny in the EXP lane. But who will he be facing off against? Looks like Harvey currently swapping or hovering over the Alice, over the Uranus, over the Lapu Lapu. Really strong EXP laners, but who will he be picking up? It looks like he has his mindset on the Alice, but we don't see anything coming in from Kelly just yet. Looks like Kelly will be going on the Suyu instead. He does not like his utility junglers, this guy. He could have picked up the Baxter, he could have picked up the Frederick, they're both open. But he says, you know what, the Zenny picked up Glue, and the Glue is really good against the Fredrin and the Baxter, so let me just pick up Suyu instead for that mobility. So he picks up the Suyu, while we do see Harvey picking up the Alice. But right now, it's 0-2. Who's going to be taking his pick? Will it be a jungler? Will it be MM? We'll have to find out because 0-2 decides what the composition is, decides where the Jisenshin is going to go. If 0-2 picks up MM, it will be Jisenshin in jungle. But if he picks up a jungler, it will be Jisenshin in the goal lane. And we've seen the Jisenshin goal lane meta being started by the gold standard himself, none other than the man himself, Kelra. Kelra started this in scrims, in practice. He started the Yi in the goal lane on his streams, and then we did see it being picked up by one. And it looks like 0-2 will be on the Hayabusa, so it's a Yi goal lane. And in the Indian community tournaments, we did see SA Jewel Radium copy the same thing that Kelra did, and he utilized it almost, if not complete, almost like a bit 70-60% as good as Kelra. Obviously, no one can compete with the gold standard of MLBB Kelra, so he did copy it, bring it to India in the meta, and right now we do see Nausum going to be playing Jisenshin, but will he be able to emulate what Kelra and what Radium did, or will he fall short of their greatness? What do you think, Minato?
I do feel like this Yi Sun in the golden is very good, but I'm not sure against the Claude itself, because right, the Claude, as much as you can dish out a lot of damage from the YSS, but the ultimate, if you miss the ultimate, if you miss the yeah, if you miss the bolts of the ultimate, right, then the damage will not be that much because you do not have a stunt. You only have one skill to run away, and if you do not have that skill to run away, then the blazing duet of the cloud could be very, very scary for you. So at the same time, we do see Hayabusa getting picked up. Hayabusa against the Soyu. I am not sure about this match right now because Hayabusa does lags against the Soyu, because the Soyu with the first skill, he does have a lot of immunity against the Hayabusa Shadow Giru. So it is very hard for me to contemplate about this Hayabusa getting picked up. But still, we have to see in the late game or in the mid game what can happen. And PD trying to provide a lot of vision over here, and the Little Wanderer will be free for no. Actually, Hani takes away the Little Wanderer over here, and in the top lane, PT looking in a very bad position, as well as a Nausum very, very low, and he is getting denied for the minions. He's very low, but he's the minions as much as possible. He needs them gold. He needs them gold as much as possible. So the Lord will be spawning in the 45 seconds, and the Harvey is trying to look to cut off this lane as much as possible and get to the level 4 as before the big man Patrick himself. So yeah, what do you think is going to happen in the first turtle fight? efficient.
I mean, the first turtle fight is something that we'll have to find out what happens. But as it stands, I mean, I can't really tell what's gonna happen because it's all about the numbers advantage. We all know this. It's all about the numbers advantage. Who puts the most pressure on the near the turtle? But no, it's literally even. There's not much happening from either side, and I know why there's no. And we can already tell why there's not much happening from either side. They want to play really safe. They don't want to commit early. Don't want to make any silly mistakes. Because this game is really crucial for the side of Yellowstone. They need to win this to take it to game 5. If they do not win this, we obviously know what's happening. We know it's going to be GG's for them in this best of 5 series. But so they'll not be looking to do anything too bad. While the Throne of Ruin is procced up, the Hayabusa gets taken down by the Alice immediately. So and is Super M getting a kill on towards the Harriet as well right now. So
Ooh.
it's I mean the Kaylee, the both the junglers got taken down. So Super M
Yeah.
though right now he has to escape. But Zushin is on his back already. Harvey getting a kill onto Super M instantly. While Zenny trying to make a play, but that will not be enough.
Yeah, that is true. And Fury did manage to take down take down the turtle over there as well. Not Fury, sorry. PD took down the turtle over there. Patrick did take down Kelly, as well as Zero Two was taken down as well. Both the EXP laners are doing very very well in this game right now. Both of them are concentrating onto the person who they should be concentrating, and that is the enemy's core jungler, right? And they are trying to do a lot of damage onto them as much as possible and take them down before the turtle was taken down as well. So now in the top lane, PD looking in a very very good position, trying to take down, trying to be as annoying as possible against this Hayabusa, and Hayabusa had to use retribution take down just the jungle creep over there as well. And now I do feel like in that match over there, in that fight at the turtle side, both the EXP laners were doing very well, but there was a bit. I think there was a bit of a miscommunication with, what do you call it, the jungler as and the tanks, because we all saw the Thorns of Ruins by the Alice getting popped up over there. So it was very very predictable for this Hayabusa. But I think none of them communicated over. So they got caught in that Thorns of Ruins, and 3 people was caught over there. But in the top lane, they're trying to gang onto this Claude. Will they be able to get this Claude? What do you think? Even the EXP laner is in the top lane. Wow.
I mean, everyone is there in the top lane. They're trying to make a play here. But the Claude does have the BMI to escape, and he does manage to survive immediately. While Zenny right now on towards Harvey. Will he be able to catch him? It looks like he does not want him. He does. He knows how much sustain the Alice has, and he does not want to use his ult or waste his ult onto him right now. But though the Claude though might be in a bit of danger. There is the Eve, there is the Yi Shen, there is the Grok, but they will not be able to catch him just yet because he senses the danger. Mountain Choker landing on towards Harvey as well, but Harvey sustains it through because he has a lot of sustain. We already know how much sustain Alice has, and he will be managed to tank it all. While we do see the side of Yellowstone trying to take this turtle immediately for themselves, and Kaylee will be able to secure it immediately. While there is Harvey trying to zone out the Yi Shen, providing a lot of damage onto him, and the Throne of Ruin landing on towards the Yi Shen, taking him down, a killing spree. Super M, the next one on the chopping block, taking a lot of damage. Super M gets a kill on towards Harvey, 3rd damage. But Keely, right now, the next one on the chopping block. Instead, he's really low HP, trying to escape, but Super M gets a double kill, this time on towards Keely. But Fury with a kill onto Super M, taking him down. PD with a kill on towards Haney, though, takes down the Eve as well. Everyone's getting taken down. It's skills galore for both these sides here because they're trying to get something back. They're trying to take revenge for their teammates. Right now, the Glue, though, trying to take down Fruciante, and he will be successful because he's getting trapped up in his ult, and now some getting a kill on towards the Cloud as well.
Yeah, that is very true. That was a very good fight from the side of the team YS, right? They were very coordinated. They were very strict, and whatever they did over there, the jumping into the turret and ganking under the turret, everything was on the point, and they did got what they wanted, as well as they managed to take as much as possible. They took down the top lane turret as well. But at the same time, in the bot lane, Hayabusa took down the bot lane as well. So that was a 1-for-1, I think, and I do feel like it was still in the hands of the team Megatron. But PD looking very low as well, and there's the tag charge, and the tag charge does lands onto the Hylos and gets taken down. But Harvey with the Thorns of Ruins picks up two people over there, but still very low, and Zenny looking very low. The Patrick running away from this Alice, the queen of the underworld. But Zenny, oh my god, okay, Harvey was not done over there. Harvey was trying to be as much as possible onto that, and in the mid lane, Fury gets taken down by Hayabusa, and yeah, that was very well played from the side of the team Megatron Esports. Vision.
100%. There's a lot of action coming in, but there's the next turtle here, and this time the side of Megatron Esports wants this turtle a glorious pathway landing, but will they be able to catch anyone? Looks like a lot of pressure being built, the retribution being used up early, but Kelly secures the turtle for himself instead, and Kelly doing a lot of damage as well towards the side of Megatron Esports, and they end up getting a kill on towards Zenny this time, taking him down immediately. While the other members from the side of Megatron Esports trying to recall, but it might be Haney who's trying to defend using a real world manipulation against the Alice, but we already know a lot of sustain on the Alice will not be getting taken down anytime soon by Haney.
Yeah,
But
that
there's
is
a lot of pressure coming in. Haney being third dived, and he might be the next one on the chopping block because Fruciante ends up taking him down. But Grok Super Aim coming in, puts a wall in front of PD and ends up taking him down as well. What a play coming in from Super Aim.
That was very funny. I have to say that was very funny. PD went towards the one side, took a lot of turret damage over there, and then he was like, "Okay, there's three people over here, so I have to go back towards the other side of the turret." So he tried to go back towards the other side, but the Grok said, "Nah, where the hell do you think you're going, bro?" Okay, that was very very funny.
He
And
literally
now,
he was like that. You ain't going anywhere. Harvey gets a kill on towards Zenny though right now. Another wall coming in, but this time it won't be the same play. He won't be stopping any horses from getting out of the turret this time. But looks like Harvey with the kill onto Fruciante using the real world manipulation. And Grog though, this time PD wants a kill onto him instead. He is annoyed by that wall that landed on his face. Fury getting the kill on towards Super M, taking him down immediately. And currently, Hayabusa trying to get one back for his teammate, but he will be hitting thin air because Alice has managed to survive immediately.
that is very true. That is very true. And these fights are looking very, very, very coordinated from both the sides right now, especially from the side of the team Y, as Yellowstone did woke up after the second match, and now they are trying to do a lot of damage. They are trying to take away the reverse sweep as fast as possible, and the load will be spawning up right now. This is a 9-minute load, so it will be squishy load, but it could be very very helpful for either of the team who takes down this load as soon as possible, because this load will be crucial to take down the first turret as well as the second tier turrets as well. So now Kylie already onto this load. The load is already onto the 20% HP, and yeah, Hayabusa will not be contesting for this load, and the load will be getting taken down over here from the side of the team Yellowstone. And yeah, that is the load fight. I mean, not much of a fight, just a load, I guess. What do you think, Fission? What is the plan?
100%. I mean, the plan is for the side of Yellowstone, it's to push them and take them in the side of Megatron Esports into deep waters yet again. They do have the Lord on their side marching in the top lane, and there's a bit of action coming here as well. Glorious Pathway landing onto 3 members of the side of Megatron Esports, but they will be managing to survive using easily using their dash as well. Right now there's a lot of action coming into play. Glue has caught someone. Looks like Fury with the kill on towards 0-2, taking down their jungler immediately. While we do see more action coming in, there's Fruciante getting a kill on towards Zenny as well. Fruciante managing to take down the inhibitor turret as well from this side right now. But will they be able to make a play here? Will they be able to end the game and secure game 4 for themselves, or will
My God.
will this be a successful defense for the side of Megatron Esports, because they're trying to pull one back. Glorious Pathway, another one landing on towards the members of Megatron Esports here. The Lord doing a lot of damage, but this looks like it will be a successful Lord defense for the side of Megatron Esports. They will be able to manage. They will be managing to deal with this Lord easily.
Yeah, that is very true. And I do feel like the Hayabusa was lacking in damage over there when he ulted onto the Kaylee. But yeah, again, Hayabusa gets taken down again. That's what I was saying in the start of the match, right? The Hayabusa pick against this Soyu. Soyu does outperform Hayabusa. Not exponentially, but he does outperform Hayabusa because he does have a lot of dashes to get away from his Shadow Gyu and the Quad Shadow as well. So this is a very I'm not sure why the Hayabusa pick was popped up at the start of the game, but still right now they have to do what they can do with these picks right now. So this Soyu being a very menacing, just coming in and dashing out as much as possible, as well as this Alice being the rock hard stone in front of all of them. This is what they were trying to do. The Megatron Esports were trying to do in the previous match, but it was not enough because they did not manage to they did not manage to snowball the Alice as much as they wanted. But right now in this match, Harvey is showing Zenny how to play this Alice onto the EXP lane because he is the one who is being very menacing for the side of the Team Megatron. Team Megatron are literally cooped up inside the base or trying to take away small camps, 1 minion or 2 minions from their lanes as much as they can. But this Alice is very annoying, hard to do a lot of damage onto, hard to stun, and yeah. But was that a Thorns of Runes? Just missed by Harvey. I'm not sure what happened over there. But yeah, Thorns of Runes was used by Harvey. What do you think is going to happen on this Lord fight? Fission.
This Lord fight will be a really crucial Lord fight, or one of the crucial Lord fights for the side of Megatron Esports. But it looks like it will be going into the hands of Yellowstone yet again. A glorious pathway landing on here, but will they be able to catch anyone? Looks like PD and Harvey are going in, trying to do a lot of damage. Harvey though managed to survive at a sliver of HP. Real world manipulation being procced up as well. Two members they getting taken down from the side of Megatron Esports. They have managed to take down Zenny and the Super M, and this looks like it might be all and it might be over for the side of Megatron Esports because the Lord will be marching down any moment from the top line, and it has actually started marching down from the top lane. They do not have two members, but the two members will be back up in 14 seconds. But will they be back in time to defend against this, or will the side of Megatron Esports be losing the other three members as well towards the pressure being built up from the side of Yellowstone? Looks like 0-2 might be the next one on the chopping block. Aogi Shadow Kills coming in, will be managing to catch down PD, but will that be enough? Looks like he'll be the next one on the chopping block. Gets taken down by Fury right now though. Zenny taking care of another member of Megatron Esports. Fury with the kill onto her Super M, Zenny with the kill onto Fusiante. Fury getting a kill onto her Zenny this time. Now Fury the one on the chopping block. Kelly with the kill onto her Henny. Nawsum with the kill onto her Kelly. Looks like this might be a successful defense unless Harvey has something to say about it. But Harvey probably does not want to engage. He's low HP as well. And Harvey might be the next one on the chopping block. A silly mistake coming in from him. He goes in, gets taken down by Nawsum. Nawsum using the G-Senshin really well to its abilities. And looks like this will be a successful defense coming in from the side of Megatron Esports because they do not want to end this game just yet. They have a lot of will left to win this game. What do you think
That
about
is
that
very
so far, Minato?
I mean, in that fight, right, over there, the Hayabusa did manage to take down one person from the side. I think it was Hylos. The front laner was already gone, so did not had anything to do with the back lane, right? The back lane did not have anyone to protect them. They did had Alice over there, but still, the Alice was not a protector. She is an engager. She is an initiator. So that was a very bad death from the side of the team YS team Yellowstone. They were trying to end the game as soon as possible, but there was a bit of miscommunication, I think, because Thorns of Ruins picked up 4 people, actually, not 4 people, 3 people, I think, in the back lane, but the Hayabusa picked away the Hylos as soon as the fight started in the mid lane turret, inhibitor turret. So at that time, they should have just backed away. They should have just backed away as much as possible, and then they should have tried to cooped up, and they should have tried to get as much farm and deny farm from them and let the Lord just melt away, because as soon as Hylos got taken down, there was no way for them to win anymore. But the glorious part does get land away over there at the top, picked up 2 people over there, but now Alice looking very squishy, but in the off camera Hayabusa gets taken down as well as Alice gets taken down. Nawsum on this YSS looking very scary over here. Soyu in a very bad position. The item switch comes up a lot over here, but this glue is not letting him get away. But this might be GG. Well played, match point for both the teams, Team Yellowstone as well as Team Megatron Esports. Well played for both teams. Vision.
It's 2-2, and all I'm saying is a reverse sweep might be possible now. Because there's not much to say. Yellowstone did, like we said, did go back onto the drawing board, know what they're doing right now, know how to counter this pressure coming in from the side of Megatron Esports. It looks like Megatron Esports might have slept. Because it's already late. We already know it's late. We're kind of sleepy too. But it looks like they might have slept because they have just lost 2 games in a row. They were 2-0 up. It was all for them to lose, and they did somehow lose the next 2 games. They could have made it a clean sweep, 1-3-0, but right now it's 2-2. They're the ones under pressure right now. They should have been the ones comfortable, sitting one back, chilling, and being like, okay, just one more win, and we got this. But they somehow have made it so interesting. They have managed to loosen their grip on this win. And right now, it could go either side. This is the best of 5 series. The score is 2-2 for both the sides. Both the sides have 2 points to their name. The next one, the next game, game number 5, is the deciding factor to who will be winning this best of 5 series. Will it be the side of Megatron Esports or will it be the side of Yellowstone? It could go either way. And we are your casters for this best of 5 series in this Nodwin Moba 5v5 Community Cup number 10. It's your boy Fission, joined with the amazing and talented Minato. And we've been casting these 5 for we've casted the previous 4 games. We'll be casting game number 5 as well, which will be starting shortly. And we will be finding out who will be the winner of this best of 5 series and this Community Cup.
That is true. That is true. That is very true. And yeah, as I was saying earlier, right? By the way, thank you for a very very wonderful introduction to me, Vision. That was very nice. Thank you very much. And yeah, as I was saying earlier, right? This Hayabusa pig, I was not sure about this Hayabusa pig from the start of the game. And yeah, right now we can see it is a bronze Hayabusa gaming. I mean, I don't want to say much about it, but at the same time, there was not a big impact from this Hayabusa because the only kill he managed to take was on this Hylos when he was very low HP, and this Hylos literally was just a sacrifice for the side of the team Yellowstone because at the same time when Hylos was over there, there was also Soyu at the end at the last game, right? So when Soyu got the Hayabusa Shadow Giru, Soyu literally just dashed away from the Hayabusa and went towards the Hylos. And if he would have taken all of that Shadow Giru on himself, he might have died over there. But that was a very well played from the Kali as well. And PD being the tank player himself, front laner, the front laner that we all love, the roamers, right? The roam players, they do sacrifice themselves for us, for us, the backlane players. So it was a very crucial play by PD at that time. So yeah, I'm not sure about this Hayabusa pick again, but rest of the pick, for example, this Fury on the Zuxin. I'm not sure why they are leaving Zuxin open. They know that Zuxin is very scary in the mid to late game as well. In the early game, it is very hard in the mid lane by any of the heroes. But still, that is such a shame. But still, we have one more match to go. It is a match point between both the teams. It was a very fun match to watch this time around because it was 19-15. Unlike the previous match, which was 2-16. It was a complete domination game. But this time it was a very big fight. It was a very huge fight between these both teams. And now the final match will be the deciding point. So who do you think is going to be picking up the final match? Vision, do you have any favors? Like
I mean,
favorite?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't have any favorites because at the start, I'm gonna be honest. At the start, the way it was going in the first 2 games, I was like, "Oh, Megatron Esports are smart. They're making like 200 IQ plays over here, and they might be getting a clean sweep. They might be winning it all, taking it all for themselves." But then, after game 3 and 4, it looked like they slept. It looked like they didn't wanna it didn't the fire that they had in game 1 and 2 kind of died down. It's like a if I was to give a compare it to a Pokemon analogy, it's like Charmander's flames dying and then him losing or like dying or fainting, basically. So that's what happened. They lost their flame, they lost their will to win in game 3 or 4, and the win just looked like it was slipping from their hands in real time. Like you could watch it slip from their hands. And right now it's game 5. So the way right now it looks like Yellowstone is the smarter side. They're making the 200 IQ plays, and it could go their way for all we know, unless in game 5 we see something new. We see both of these teams reignite their passion to win, go head to head against each other, and Megatron go back to their winning ways from game 1, while Yellowstone managed to keep their same winning ways, and we see a late game, maybe a 20-25 minute game, neck and neck game. One mistake costing either side the game. That will be really interesting to see, and that's what I'm here for. I mean, that's what we are here for. Uh, and right now we're into the drafting phase, though. This is the final game of the best of 5 series among in the Nodwin Moba Community Cup, number 10, between these two sides, the blue side, Megatron Esports, and the red side, Yellowstone. And we're currently in the drafting phase, the GOG being banned out by the side of Megatron Esports, while Yellowstone taking their ban. Who do you think the bans will be? The next few bans will be, Minato.
I don't wanna say it, but Kalia, I guess. Again, Kalia, right? She has been getting banned out again and again in this match. Either getting banned out, or she hasn't been picked yet, but she has been banned out multiple times. I think all 5 of the matches, Kalia was banned out. So
And
yeah, it
Zush,
could be Kalia ban. Yeah. What were you saying?
I was about to say, when you said Kalea, I was about to say Zushin too. But then I opened my eyes because I'm like, I'm gonna be honest, I'm tired, man. I'm tired from this game 5, and I was just closing my eyes, just trying to imagine me sleeping, and then I was like, as soon as I opened my eyes, I'm gonna say, Kalea, maybe Zushin as well. And then as soon as I opened my eyes, oh, Zushin is already banned, man. They didn't even let me predict the Zushin ban, and maybe a Freya ban as well, man. Freya ban. If someone picks up the Yi Shin, we're seeing a Leomord ban, and probably possibly a carry ban as well. No one wants to deal with the carry, so we probably will be seeing a carry ban as well at this point. But it looks like Super M doesn't want to play his comfort pick. He wants to make it harder for himself. He bans out the Hilda, and I mean, who do you think? I mean, we probably are thinking the same thing, but I guess I'll let you talk. Oh, okay, of course the Freya's ban. But who do you think they'll be banning or picking in the next phase, Minato?
I mean, there's still the Yuzong still open. They love banning out the Yuzong and picking up the Yuzong as well. So I do feel like Yuzong will be banned. There's 3 picks, right? The Yuzong, the Zuxin, as well as the Kalia. They have been either getting picked up or banned away, and especially the Kalia getting banned away for the 5 matches straight, and as well as the Freya as well. So I do feel like if we repeat the history again, then it could be a Yuzong ban coming out from the both, like either of the side, soon enough. But yeah, Yuzong might be getting banned out, and there's other options as well. So I'm not sure who they're going to be banning out because there's only 2 bans left out. But the Fredrin gets banned out. I think they are trying to pick up the Leo mode as much as possible. So if YS the Yellowstone are if they are trying to provoke them as much as they want, then they could potentially be banning out the Leo mode right now, right here and right now. Because if they pick up the Leo mode, the Megatron Esports picks up the Leo mode, the only counter they had against this Leo mode was the Fredrin. So if the Fredrin is not there, then oh my god, I think it could potentially be the first pick Leo mode. What do you think, Vision?
100%. It could be the potential first pick. It could be a Ji Shin as well. But then if they pick up the Ji Shin, there's 3 picks for the side of, I mean, the other side to pick up the Leomord. So I don't think they'll be picking up the junglers just yet. I mean, if they do, I mean, they do. But it could be the Khalid pick coming in from Super M. It could be, I mean, they could be locking into the MM, but looks like Zenny has picked up the Yuzong. You did mention the Yuzong has not been banned and could be banned, but looks like Zenny this time wanted the Yuzong and he will manage to pick up the Yuzong for himself. While we do see Yellowstone taking their picks, and it could be, I mean, it could be a mage. They could go for something like a Farsa. The Farsa is still open. The Eve's still open. Um, it could be a Sora as well. The Sora is open as well, as we know, and Kimi is open as well. They'll be picking up the Kimi. The Leo mode has been picked up by Kelly this time. This time he's finally learned that the Leo mode discounted the G Extension, so the G Extension will probably not be being picked up. Um, here. But it could be there is a few picks still left. They could still pick a few good picks. There's still some. There's still a mage. They could pick up. They could still pick up the Farsa to deal with this Kimmy. So
Oh,
looks like Super M will be picking up the Khalid. But who do you think they'll be picking up, Minato?
I mean, I do feel like the team Megatron Esports, they were thinking about picking up this Leo mode first pick, but then they were hoping as well to hope that the YS, the team Yellowstone, might be banning out the Yuzong instead of the Guniver, right? That's why I think they were leaving out the Yuzong as well as the Leo mode. But as soon as the Yuzong was open, I think they were like, instead of Leo mode, we should pick up this Yuzong because the Yuzong could be very, very menacing against any of the junglers because he can literally just go in, petrify the enemy jungler, and they cannot do anything because they cannot pick up the purified because they have to pick up this retribution. So, as much as I want to say that they were trying to predict the future, but they cannot predict the future because YS is on a roll right now in two match winning, and it could potentially be a reverse sweep. But we do see Claude getting picked up from the side of the Fruciante as well as the 0-2 picking up this Yi Sunshin as well. Yi Sunshin against the out. But if it becomes to the late game, Yisun Shin does have a lot of damage. If the ultimate does lands onto any of the squishy heroes, which is Kimi or there's the Claude, right? If his ultimate manages to land on either of them, it could be very very dangerous for both the marksmans, the mid lane marksman and the bot and the gold lane marksman. So yeah, this was a very big pick from from both side. The both side have a very 50-50 for me right now. So I'm not sure what is going to be happening anytime soon. What do you think, Vision? Who do you think is going to be getting next?
Right now, there's a few options, good options left in the EXP lane as well. They could pick up the. There's still the Alice open, by the way. There's the Uranus as well. They could pick up the Uranus. There's the Lapu Lapu as well, but it looks like they'll be picking up the Alice. Harvey is on towards the Alice right now. Haney going to be using his Gusion pick yet again, like he did in game two. But will that be enough for a win for the side of Megatron Esports? Because this time Haney is probably going to go again. Target lock he's going to target lock Fury. He's going to target lock for Siante yet again, and but we'll have to see if he can pull this off because Nausum right now is considering picking up a Thamus, maybe trying to swap for the Ji Shin yet again, Ji Shin in the gold lane yet again, and Thamus against the Leomord. Will it work? We'll have to find out. But as it stands, he's currently hovering over it. He's not made a decision just yet. But what will he be doing? It looks like he will be picking up the Thamus. They probably have decided to go for the Thamus jungle because there's no way we're seeing a Thamus against a Claude. And looks like it'll be a straight swap. It'll be Naosum on the Yuzong against the Claude, while we do see Zenny in the EXP lane. But there will be another swap because they're still not decided completely, while PD is on the Tigreal pick. And will this Tigreal pick be enough for to stop a win for the side of Megatron Esports, or will the Tigreal not be enough to defend this lead? I mean, this chance of winning for the side of Yellowstone.
Yeah, I'm not sure what they are thinking right now, but I do feel like the Tamus in the gold lane could potentially be a very strong pick against the Claude just because of the vengeance, the spell vengeance. I know that the vengeance was nerfed, but still at the same time, if the vengeance combined with the blade armor, it could be very deadly for Claude himself, right? Because the Claude can pull out the blazing duet, and as soon as Claude pulls out the blazing duet, Thamus can just vengeance, and all the damage that he was onto this Thamus will be dished out back towards the Claude himself. So it could potentially be very harmful for slot, as well as they do have this what is it called, the Gushon as well. The Gushon again, once again, it is a repeat from the match number 2. So the Gushin could be very scary onto this Claude as well, because he will be looking to take down this Claude as much as possible, as well as Fury as well, both the marksmen of the mid lane as well as the bot lane, at the gold lane of this game, or from the side of the team Megatron Esports. But in the top lane EXP side, I'm not sure about this Alice pick against the Yuzong pick, because normally in a laning phase, Yuzong does manage to do much more than Alice, but right now he is looking very low on the HP. But let's go back towards the mid lane, and mid lane they are trying to clear out the minions as soon as possible and try to rotate as fast as possible. So yeah, what do you think is going to be happening in this match, Vision?
I'm really excited to see how the Thamus fares up against the Claude, and I have my eyes glued on towards the Thamus right now because I'm trying to see what happens here. I mean, there's high hopes for the Thamus, like you said. He does have the vengeance to deal with the blazing duet. He could probably build up the blade. I mean, something like a blade arm or something to defend against his burst damage coming in, but. But will that be enough? Will the Thamus pick be enough?
Oh,
The Claude does not have Purify, by the way, and the Claude could get caught lacking by the Thamus and the Quadrant Inferno. He could take him down multiple times. But that's all what we have to find out, which is why my eyes are currently glued on towards the Thamus and to see what happens right now. But the turtle is up. The turtle has spawned. The first neutral objective is up, and we will have to see what happens because Harvey is already rotating. He's already there, and PD is also there to provide vision for his team. While Ji Sin Shin is trying to take this turtle for himself, Fruciante with the kill on towards now some off cam. 0-2 gets a kill on towards PD as well. Kaylee might be the next one on the chopping block. Petrify landing onto him from Zenny, but will not be able to take him down just yet. Fury getting a bit of pressure
oh,
from Zenny as well. Another kill coming in though. I mean, no kills coming in though right now. But the side of Yellowstone has retreated, and looks like this will be a free turtle for this side of Megatron Esports.
yeah, and the turtle will be getting taken down by the team Megatron Esports as fast as possible. And yeah, as I was mentioning earlier, right, this Black Dragon, he could be, he might be doing bad in the laning phase, but he could be very huge, very big problem when it comes to the neutral objectives, as we were saying earlier. Because as soon as that Black Dragon pops up, he has the petrify ready and just jumps onto the enemy jungler, and that is GG. And that is what we saw earlier. The petrify was saved up just to stun away the Leo mode as much as possible. And yeah, he was targeting the correct person. He was going on to the correct people. Like he was going on to the Leo mode as much as possible. And even though the Alice from the enemy side was still over there, he was still trying to provide as much vision as possible. And yeah, as much as they were trying to take down the YSS as soon as possible, but the Yuzong was being very annoying as well. And now in the bot lane, they are trying to gang out in the bot lane, but I'm not sure what is going to what is happening right now. But pause right now, and in the mid lane we can see that the Yuzong was coming from the top lane to gang up into the mid lane as soon as possible, because his all the team members of his side, the team Megatron Esports, was in the bot lane trying to gang the bot lane turret as much as fast as possible. But they might be getting picked off over here. I'm not sure what is happening. So yeah, Vision, what do you think is happening so far in this? Who do you think is going to be picking up this final match of the day?
It looks like there's a pause. I'm not sure why. But we'll have to find out, like you said earlier. So but this is the last game, and these plays happening by both these sides have been really crucial, and it looks like it could go either way. There's plays happening from both the sides. So we will just have to see what happens as the game goes on. Looks like the pause has been removed. The match will be resuming just right now. And as we saw earlier, from those plays, like you mentioned, the Petrifier landing onto the Leomord was really crucial for the side of Yellowstone to go back to retreat, just so the side of Megatron Esports could secure the turtle for themselves. And it was successful because he did do his job right now. But Haney with a kill on towards PD though. The chat was saying Gushin is Haney's comfort pick, and he has been using his comfort pick to his full extent right now. Because this time, unlike game two, in game two he was a bit sleepy, I guess, because he was 0-0 early. But right now he's logged in, trying to get these kills. Gets a kill onto her 3D, a throne of ruin landing onto his face though. But will that be enough? Looks like the Thanos getting a kill on towards the Alice though. A big black dragon being progged up as well from the Zenny. But he will be looking to retreat using the big black dragon instead. And right now, PD trying to fight Super M 1v1. Both the roamers are going head to head against each other. But Zenny and Zero Two trying to secure the turtle for their side right now. But there is Kelly, there is Frusciante hiding in the bushes. There's Fury as well. Blazing Duet landing in. But Zero Two
Oh.
managed to secure the turtle for the side of Megatron Esports here. But PD very low HP. Will he be getting taken down? Now some onto him. But Nausum is the one getting put on the chopping block. Alex ends up taking him down immediately, and looks like Haney trying to clear this minion immediately as well. What do you think happened there, Minato?
I do feel like over there it was an over extension from the side of the team Yellowstone, I think, because right when they saw that your Gushin did manage to take down the what is it called, the Harvey's HP down to 1 HP. Harvey should have just left. Harvey shouldn't have committed over there, but she went in and tried to commit as much as possible. But then she got shredded down and she got taken down, and that is what they were looking for. That is what the team Megatron Esports are looking for. Because if they manage to take down this Harvey as much as possible, then she cannot skyball. She cannot snowball, right? So if she cannot snowball, then in the mid game she will not be as useful as she was in the previous match. So yeah, that is what we are seeing right now. Even against the Gushin 1 versus 1 in the mid lane just now, we saw how her HP just dropped down to 20% to 10% in a blink of an eye. That's because she is not snowballing as much as she wants to, just like the second game. So yeah, it is very hard for her to snowball as much as possible. That's what happened. But in the bot lane, YSS gets taken down by Fusiande with the help of PD. And yeah, did you see what happened in the bot lane, Fusion?
Yes, Frusciante managed to take down the G with the help of the Tegreal, and it was like off cam. I mean, I was watching something else, but it was off cam for me, and it was a kill. He ends up taking down the jungler off the side of Megatron Esports there, but there is still the Gushin logged in. By the way, this time, unlike the second game where he was 0-0, this time he's 2-0-2. He's completely logged in. He took down the Alice as well earlier. So, but the turtle has spawned, and this turtle will be crucial as well because both the sides are trying to contest for it. All the members from the side of Megatron Esports are here, and Zenny trying to provide a bit of pressure out towards Harvey as well. He's trying to zone out PD as well, trying to keep him at bay. He does not want PD to get any close to his team, and Zero to secure the turtle for the side of Megatron Esports really easily because his team was all completely there. Right now, the Frusciante though in the top lane destroying these turrets, getting inhibitors, split pushing for his side. But Zenny is there. He will be stopping the split push. But they did lose out on one inhibitor, but they took one in the bot lane instead to make up for it. They did get the neutral objective though. PD though right now using his implosion onto the two members of Megatron Esports. But will he be able to take anyone down? It looks like he might, but now some is still fighting his way through it. Fury trying to do something. Kaylee is getting a kill onto her Super M though. But will there be another one getting put on the chopping block? Fury getting a kill onto her now some as well. PD surviving at a sliver of HP. They did get the neutral objective. The turtle did get secured by the side of Megatron Esports, but they just lost out on two members. It's a 2-for-0 trade in favor of Yellowstone. But looks like the Gushin wants another kill. Kelly, very low HP, surviving on a sliver of HP. Haney went in, did his combos, but could not kill Kelly just yet.
Oh my god, in the bot lane, there's a one versus one happening between the jungler and the gold lane, but the gold laner does manage to pull off. And yeah, that was a one versus one getting lost away by the Yi Sun Shin. Oh my god, what was that ultimate? That was a Natalia ultimate. That was a DJY there coming off from the side of the Tigreal from the PD. And
Uh,
yeah, in the mid, yeah, what happened, Vision?
he might be PDJY.
That is what I was saying. And yeah, in the mid lane, this Yuzong is going ham onto the two people over here, fighting a 2 versus 1 and still manages to survive. Very, very low HP, and he has to use the Black Dragon to run away over there. But yeah, as I was saying earlier, right, this what is it called? Naosum is not doing that well on this the Tammuz right now, as much as I was hoping him to do, but he's not able to sustain as much as he wants to do right now. But yeah, that is what happens when yeah, when you picked up a very, very tanky XP laner in the gold lane. And yeah, as much as you want to do something, you cannot do that much. But there you go, the Gushin gets baited over there and gets taken down, and that was one bait that they shouldn't have taken, because that is going to be two people, actually one person. Gushin, only Gushin gets taken down over there. He should have been very... Oh, Fury, what was that lagging? He was lagging over there. What happened, Fury? My god, what happened? Vision,
What,
what
what
do you
happened?
think?
By the way, the Gushin did not get taken down. The Gushin was the one who survived. He
Oh.
sacrificed Super M and he survived at a sliver of HP, and then he recalled instead. Uh, Looks like there is a Lord fight happening, but this Lord will be going in towards the hands of Yellowstone. The big black dragon form being used up a bit late, so he will not be able to catch anyone.
Yeah, the Tang, the life of a Tang, the sad life of a Tang. My bad over there. I thought Gushin died because, the Gushin was the one who got taken away. But yeah, as we say all the time, the Rome, the life of a Tang, that is the sad life of a Tang. And even I thought that the Gushin was the one who got taken down, but it was the sacrificial lamb himself, the master of the lambs, Khalid, who got taken down over there. Lord will be marching down in the bot lane over here. Team Megatron Esports looking in a very bad position, and it will be 12 minutes soon. So the Guardian shields will be getting taken down as soon as the 12-minute marks pops up. So there will not be any of the help coming out from the side of the team Megatron's turrets, the inhibitor turrets. So yeah, this fight might be GG soon from the side of the team Megatron, and team Yellowstone might be getting away their victory, but we have to see. It all depends on the final match. What do you think is going to be happening, Vision?
I mean, it could go on, but either way, still, I mean, it's going really good for the side of Yellowstone. There is a reverse sweep happening in front of our very own eyes, and I'm expecting a reverse sweep because the side of Megatron Esports has only taken one inhibitor turret in the bot lane, while it's pretty much down to only three inhibitor turrets for the side of Megatron Esports. And Yellowstone has taken pretty much everything else on the map. So the side of Yellowstone does have a lot of map control. I mean, the map is completely red right now, and they're owning it. While there's nothing left there to defend the base crystal, almost nothing left to defend the base crystal in the side of Megatron Esports right now. Though, it looked like PD did provide a vision on Zenny, but he did not catch anyone, and he managed to retreat safely.
Yeah, that is very true, and I'm not sure about the Gushin pick anymore, because the Gushin was doing pretty well in the previous matches that was there. But right now, the Gushin, the pressure from this Gushin is not being seen as much as I wanted to, as well as this Tammuz, because the pressure from the Tammuz is not seen that much as well, because he should be one of the front laners doing a lot of sustains in the front lane, but I cannot see that much of a sustain coming out from this Tammuz as well. And yeah, this match is going in to the hands of the team Yellowstone. But let's see what is going to be happening soon, because the Lord will be spawning up in 10 seconds, and anything could happen in the land of Dawn, because we all know, we have all seen, every single person watching this match, every single person who is in the home looking at this match, right? We have all seen matches turn around. But yeah, two people from the side of the team Megatron Esports will get taken down. And over here, well, Gushin trying to provide some late damage, but that was not enough. Fury still managed to survive with a sliver of her health, but the bot lane turret will be getting pushed in. The inhibitor turret looking very open right now, and there you go. The Phantom Steed does comes up, and that was just to zone away both 0-2 as well as Naosum, but they will be taking away the inhibitor turret of the bot lane, and they will be looking to take down the mid lane inhibitor turret as well. But they will be very they will follow the rules very strictly, and they will be going towards the low, and they will not be trying to push, because if they push, then it could be very crucial and very big mistake, and the whole match could be flipped around. But the load is free for the side of the team Yellowstone to take. What do you think, Fusion?
There's nothing left standing for the side of Megatron Esports. It has all gone wrong for them. After game 1 and 2, they could not hold on to the momentum of game 1 and 2. They managed to secure 2 victories early. They've lost game 3, they lost game 4, and it looks like they might be losing out on game 5 if they do not do anything about it. Because they have managed to lose out 2 more turrets, a bottom inhibitor, C3 inhibitor turret, and a mid C3 inhibitor turret. And the base is left wide open, nothing to protect in the mid and the bot, while only one third left standing. 0-2 getting a kill onto versus Fury though, trying to make something out of nothing. Haney though, using a Blood of Ruins will not be able, Throne of Ruins but will not be able to catch anyone. Frusciante with a kill on towards the Gushin, ends up taking down Haney as well. So it's a 1-for-1 trade, but looks like 0-2 with another kill, this time onto Kylie, taking him down as well. Haney, Harvey might be the next one on the chopping block. 0-2 getting another kill, double kill, this time on towards the Alice. He has something to say about it. He knows what he can do, and he's been making a play this time. It looked like it might have been all and over for the side of Megatron Esports, but suddenly the Ji Senshin locks in, gets 3 kills, gets 3 crucial kills actually, not just any kills, and defends against the Lord. So it's only 3 members. It was only 2 members, but now the Fury has respawned as well. So it's 3 members from the side of Yellowstone, and it could go either way now somehow. What do you think about that, Minato?
Yeah, as I was saying, that is what they needed. As I was saying earlier, right? That is what they needed. We have all seen this happen again and again in every rank matches, every professional esports games, every solo game, every duo, trio, 5-man games, every professional like M7 games. At the crucial moment, people tend to forget to follow the rules, to follow the strict rule books that they need to follow to win the certain matches, and they just try and go in and end the match as fast as possible. But that is the one mistake that they shouldn't be making. But over here, Gushin still caught lagging again. Black Dragon does pops up just to walk away, just to get out of the harm's way over here. But they do know that the Tigreal does not have ultimate anymore. But at the same time, Black Dragon is also not there, so they could potentially be looking to end this match as fast as possible. But in the top lane over here, 0-2 gets taken down, but the knockup comes up from the Yuzong over here. But the Yuzong looking in a very bad position right now, and Zenny gets taken down. Fruciende also gets taken down as well. Harvey tried to do a lot of damage onto the turret, but no, that is not enough. A triple kill onto this Kimi Fury, and the Maniac does lands onto the Fury, and that is it. Game number 5. GG, well played onto Team Yellowstone. Yeah, that was such a roller coaster of an emotion game. Wow, what a game.
Reverse sweep
Christian.
coming in for the side of Yellowstone. We said it. There was 10% chance and 90% belief in moving into game 3, but they've somehow done it. Yellowstone were behind 2-0, but they managed to secure a 2-3 win over the side in of Megatron Esports in this best of 5 series. And what a game, what a series! This series has been won by Yellowstone. So congratulations to them for winning this MOBA 5v5 Nodwin Gaming Community Cup number 10, and better luck next time to Megatron Esports. Hopefully they come back stronger in the next one in number 11. But it's been your casters for this best of 5 series. It's been me, your boy Vision, joined alongside Minato, and we'll be signing off.
Bye bye.